Whizzle-big-kid.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session of PairOfSocks Lost here on Hero Club Live. We are Hero Club, and this is not the main thing that we do on Hero Club. No. The main thing we do is our podcast, where we take our TTRPG sessions that we record live around the table. We edit them down painstakingly, I might add, with sound effects and music, into these tight little audio anthologies of all different genres, many different seasons. You can start wherever you want on any of them. I will try to name as many of the genres that we have so that you might find one that you're like, oh, you have that genre? That sounds interesting. I will go and see that one. We have, does noir tickle your fancy? How about animal pirates? How about gothic western? What about space? Go up into space. How about Christmases? Couple Christmases. How about a slasher flick? Or maybe a stoner flick? Or, an adventure film? Oh my god, is this Indiana Jones meets Atlantis? Yes. What about a Tarantino send-up? How about, I don't know, do you like werewolves? Do you like werewolves having like a moonshine battle in the world? Do you like, I don't know, anything else in the world? How about you just go and listen and tell me in the comments what things you remember and like, and tell me which ones were your favorite seasons, and tell me, hey Dylan, you forgot this one, and I'll be like, I guess I did, but you listened to all of them, and so I win. And hey, also, if you want to support us a little bit more and listen to behind the scenes content, go and join our Patreon. We thank you so much for supporting us. But here on Hero Club Live, we just sit around and play some Dungeons and Dragons with friends. I'm Dylan McCollum, your Dungeon Master for this evening. I will tell you more about this campaign if you don't know about it. But first, let's talk to our players for the penultimate time. Let's start with Hannah. Hannah, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Oh, hi there! I'm Hannah. I play Marabella Graveneye, a level 11 cleric of the Grave Domain. She's good at burying people, friends and enemies alike. My fun fact today is that if you eat between 30 to 90 grams of polar bear liver, it can kill a human, because of the concentrations of vitamin A are toxic to humans.
What?
So if you're ever in the wild and manage to kill a polar bear, which you won't because they will kill you, but don't eat their liver.
Okay, but you can eat the rest of the polar bear.
Rest of them fine, but liver. And good, assuming you're like okay enough mentally to identify what is the liver, it'll be the really like shiny, probably.
Yeah. Can you eat less than 80 grams of it?
It said 30 to 90, which feels like a pretty
90,
big way. So maybe like a little bit, because you're probably vitamin A deficient a little if you're having to resort to eating a polar bear.
Or you've gone specifically to eat one.
Mm-hmm.
Or that.
The most dangerous game. Polar bears.
It's the craziest season of Alone. Someone kills a polar bear and
They
dies
will
by eating the
eventually
liver.
get to that, and they'll have nowhere else to go. And they have to keep upping it every season. And I don't think we're going to top Muskox guy.
No. Rockhouse was incredible.
They also their marketing team has the wrong idea when they're like, they're going to live in a place that has the most bears. It's like, the bears never do anything. And they're not, no one's fighting a bear. So don't advertise that. Just advertise like, it's really hard to kill animals up here.
When I heard that they were doing a season in Australia, I was stoked. But then it turns out it wasn't Australia. It was Tasmania, which is like wet. It was reminiscent of the bee. Yes. I'm watching it with some friends. We're only a few episodes in. But it's reminiscent of the like BC Canada seasons. But I was like, I was ready for like some desert shit. People dying of thirst from day 3. A fucking poisonous spider. I was like, that's the interesting shit. Not the like, it's cold and wet and my wood won't light. But
wait,
give
do
me
they
the
actually
other
let
end.
people die?
No one's
No. They don't,
yet.
they don't let people die.
I don't know. You sign a waiver.
I'm sure.
Probably.
You
People
sign a
get
waiver.
medevacs for like starving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You'd never know this is the second to last episode of our campaign. Let's go over to, hey, Marty, how about you continue by telling us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say. It can also be about Alone.
And how long you think you'd make it?
I
That's
have thought a lot about this, and hi everyone, I'm Marty Abby Schneider, and I think I mean, given the fact that you do a little bit of a class before you go, I think I could go at least 2 weeks.
Ooh.
I'm not confident that I'd be able to get food, and I think after 2 weeks I'd be struggling. What?
Jasmine's
wanna
reaction
see
might be
Marty on
the
Alone
meanest
so
thing I've
bad.
ever seen.
Is the laughter at me that feels like too long a time, you think, Jasmine? I go camping and shit. I'd bring a fire starter. I'd probably, after seeing that reaction, bring rations that I'd eat just to get to 2 weeks, because that would become all that matters to me.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh wow.
Pretty hurt. I played Gulzog Intestine Scar. A level, whatever it says in the comments, orc, astral self monk. I could make it 2 weeks on alone.
Okay.
I think I could.
Hey, how about we go on over to who
I've
John?
never seen this show. I don't.
John, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
This is how I would make it. No, I'm just kidding. My name is John. Hello. I play Tone Zazuru, a level 11
Hell
arcane chef with some insane abilities, and now has this sense of taste back and has experienced I don't know, he'll probably do a lot of binging after this for a while. Be like, oh my god, that's what this tastes like. And now is in an urgent fight to save the city with his friends. So, and this is how this is the sign for bomb. Bomb is it goes. That's bomb.
You made sure there weren't any deaf security guards watching when you signed
No!
up, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, sorry. This is a stream made only for entertainment purposes and educational
You're
purposes.
not telling anyone this is bomb?
No, yes, this is just a stream for anyone listening.
Yeah, Marty, out, not twisting.
Out,
Yeah,
not twisting.
Yeah,
Because that's milk.
You're right. This is it's just out like I think.
Like boom boom. Not like
boom, boom.
ooh twist.
I think
Boom, boom,
maybe,
not twist,
I
twist.
think maybe the audience is getting a glimpse into why we don't stream on Wednesdays.
Mm,
Right
yes,
now. The rare Wednesday night crew. And last but not least, Jasmine. Jasmine, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
I am Jasmine. Hello. I play Zara. She is a halfling wizard.
Nope.
No, she's not.
Wow.
I don't know if that's ever happened before.
I was looking at the stream elements, and wizard was right before Zara, and I just read wizard. She's a rogue fighter warlock, and I want to clarify, I was not laughing because
Sure.
I've never seen the show alone.
Sure.
I don't know whether or not Marty could last 2 weeks. I don't know
Yeah.
how intense this show is. It was just like the fact that he had thought about it and had a length of time ready, and the confidence in which he said it, and also what I know of this show. It's like
So much.
I just know that I would die day one in any apocalypse. So just the fact that someone
It's
has the
okay.
confidence to say 2 weeks is already fun.
Jasmine, I think
Only
you
a
would go
wizard is
lot
capable of
longer
that
than
save.
day one.
Yeah, Jasmine, good save.
Because I know that you're not a big outdoors person, but you are a person who will do anything to survive.
I will also do anything to just not have to go through it.
Yeah, you'd be like, I'm officially tapping out. Never mind.
I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funny that for some reason you saying full wizard, which is just not one of the 3 full classes that you have on you, was about as shocking to the audience as one of our players saying Twevin. So you know what?
We've reached our Twevin moment.
We reached our Twevin. Because it full doesn't
Perfect.
even say wizard on your thing.
But it says wizard right before Zara because that's what tone is. So that's why I read wizard and I was like, Zara's a wizard.
I put so much work into putting the spacing right so that there's a full slash between that. So it's very clear. There's a break. Okay. Anyway.
You're a wizard, Zara.
We can't. I am your dungeon master, Dylan McCullum. This is PairOfSocks Lost. It's based on my brain, okay? And the 5e adventure book Wild Beyond the Witchlight was there too at one point, but now it's not. It's based on me. It's based on me and only my brain, and also 8 other books that you've read and for sure know, with named characters that are basically ripped off entirely. But yeah, so it's based on the 5e adventure book Wild Beyond the Witchlight, also including the things I love, like, I don't know, Peter Pan, Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, Narnia, Velveteen Rabbit, Missing Piece, Toy Story 3,
Master Chef.
Master Chef.
Master Chef Junior.
Master Chef Junior.
Master Chef Senior.
Any kind of like fan art of a sexy centaur that was thrown in as well. The Nutcracker. Anything just smooshed together, and then I made my headcanon of what would happen, and then my friends have been the main characters for a very long time, and I'm very proud of them all. So let's get into the recap, shall we? Oh boy, Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
What odd energy to be going into this session. Oh, it's good to laugh. Laugh while you can.
Oh no.
Last we left off, our final member of the party found the thing that they had been missing for all these years. And as such, they have the thing that would allow them to go home if only they could. There is still a curse on this land that needs to be lifted. And more pressingly, an enemy. Someone hellbent on staying the hero of their own story at any cost. The Queen of Glass. Trying to take down Fablerise. And put the blame on our party of heroes. At least that's what the plan was. Our party, after Tone had finally won the cooking competition and gained his palate, sense of taste back. A hard-won competition. Golzog and Testenscarf discovered that the device that they'd been worried about, wondering where it was all this time, was not on a parade float or somewhere in the city. It was beneath the city, under the floating island of Fablerise. And not simply just a explosive device, but it seems like it's doing something to the very wards, the very arcane glyphs that keep the city afloat. In this moment of celebration, as champagne was poured, this is what is on their minds. As we move in to the final act of our story. So, to you all, you are back at David's. Bylantine saying that they knew what was going on, but that they would help you, because they're basically inscrutable and annoying, as most Fae are. You have been teleported back to David's, but Golzog had informed you that yes, indeed, there was something going on beneath, on the underside of Fablerise, and that he felt he needed someone with more arcane intellect, or at least intellect of the inner workings of the Tin Man's workshop, to figure out what might be going on underneath there. What do you all do to potentially go under there? How do you get around to it if you are moving that way? One of you can fly. How are the rest of you going to attempt this?
You're muted.
Thank you. Can we requisition like a chariot or something?
Or a ship?
Yeah, you could. You could try to find, potentially, like,
Taxi!
You could, potentially get, like, a...
Would Cara Maria or Tamarel know somebody?
Yeah, you could probably find someone, like a gondola rider or someone who has, like, an airship of some kind, a smaller one, down there to at least take you around underneath. To do any kind of, like, simple work on this, it will be, difficult. Yes. Mm-hmm. What?
We do have a very powerful ally that can fly, other than Golzog, that could come with us. Sir Talavar.
Oh, yeah.
Why do we want him there?
Can he cast fly on us?
And then
not
stay
on me.
behind?
That was a joke. But
I don't understand what you're saying. He's great.
he is
can
great.
we-
He has helped us before.
Is there a way to like enlarge? Because he can't like. But if he was like an actual dragon size, like that's like would he let
We
us
could ride him?
Ride him? Yeah.
I don't think he would.
We'd have to talk to him about it.
Who has the highest persuasion? Let's go.
I don't think that
Golzog.
any of us are persuading people.
Golzog is
I'm-
also his friend, so...
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Golzog
Yes.
has earned his trust.
Does anyone have a
I'll
large? Do
talk
I have
to
enlarge?
him.
I have enlarge, but I
Okay,
don't know
you-
if I can just do it on myself.
And,
If it's the Duergar racial thing, then you can just do it to yourself.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And also, it's important to remember, look, I'm loving where this is going. I just want you to remember that the enlarge spell only makes you go, like, double your size, and Sir Talavar is...
Yeah, that's true.
tiny.
It also,
Yeah, so
we're not in
he
combat,
would
and it
become-
doesn't last forever.
He would become the size of like a dachshund.
You're right.
Instead
Yeah.
of
Ferocious.
Maybe a corgi.
How do we know though that this is like his actual like because dragons are? I don't know.
There is
Actually, I
another
don't
way
know.
we could get closer to the bomb.
Mm.
just dig down.
Marabella has a dig.
I
a very,
can dig.
a very strong dig speed, and we could
Mm,
follow
mm,
Marabella.
mm, mm.
I also have
Will it
I have
upset-
an earth spell that could help. Go ahead.
Will it upset the structural integrity of the whole city if she digs through the core of it?
I don't think so. It's just one hole.
I don't know. I don't think that's something I would have said out loud, but I think that's a great question.
What,
I think
the
also-
digging through the core of it thing?
I
Yeah.
also think maybe if we get closer to the bomb, like, is the bomb just like Golzog? You know this. I should ask you in character. Are we in the Davids right now?
We can be in character, yeah.
Golzog is. Wait a minute, that was your voice. Golzog.
What? It is Wednesday, dudes.
Jesus Christ.
It is Wednesday. my dudes.
Come on. All right. Golzog, do you know if the bomb was like stuck up in the bottom of the city, or was it? Did you only see a part of the bomb? Was it like do you think it was just somebody went down there and stuck it in the bottom, or?
Dylan, it did look stuck in, right? Because you described a thumper, so it would have been like...
Yeah, so what it looked like is it kind of felt like it was almost in addition, like it was kind of like in addition to a bigger apparatus. Like there were these large arcane glyphs running through the bottom of this of the city, and glittering on the underside are crystals, like every so often.
Yeah.
Where this is in the center, there's kind of like this dome of arcane glyphs, like kind of almost like rings of them, and then
like in the air around it?
Kind of protruding out from underneath, almost as if like that was clearly like part of the city's construction, but then something else has been put on it, like in it, that's doing like a toom, toom, and that was what Humphrey was like, yeah, that's not supposed to be there. This like big cylindrical thing in the center that's basically thumping one after the other after the other. I can show you what it kind of looks like.
Yeah.
And you guys were, and wait, Kulzak, when you were looking at the bomb, you were flying while looking at it, like there wasn't a floor underneath you or anything, like it's just straight up shoved into the bottom of the island?
Yes.
Or is it like a cave?
I was flying, so this land is thousands of units of measurement above the flat earth below, and I was under this land, but above the earth.
So this
and if you were to stop flying, you would have free fallen. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I gotcha. Very cool.
So it's like this thing in the center.
Are there these arches underneath too, like facing downward?
What do you mean? Yes.
Like the 4 arches, north, south, east, and west.
Yeah, this is essentially like this is if you were to be walking along underneath it, this is how it would be. Yeah. It would look. It's all these.
But you can't walk underneath it, right?
Yeah. At least right now, no.
I also think we should maybe talk to Humphrey and see maybe there's a way to like who people or his what were his robots called? The Moldrones? Moldrones. If maybe the Moldrones or other workers, maybe they have a way to get down there, or maybe there's some sort of cave system. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's go ask Manfred right now. Manfred.
You going over to?
Oh, we're here. Manfred.
you going over an area?
Yeah, if there's a Manfred near us, I'm going to the nearest Manfred.
There's a Manfred and Dad David's just drinking like this. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a kiosk close by. You ring the bell once again. Oh, hello. Yes, of course. Oh, wonderful to see you. Yes. Oh, I hear congratulations are in order. To you, I guess. Wonderful. Very good. Good job.
I dedicated one of the courses to you, Manfred, because you're so helpful from the beginning of our trip here.
Oh, wonderful. That's lovely. If I could feel, I would feel something like that.
Okay. Manfred, we need to figure out how to get to the, I don't know what it's called, the series of glyphs congregating at the center of the bottom of the city.
I
just realized it's like a terrible Janet from The Good Place.
I'm sorry. That is... I don't know how you... Well, I don't know what you mean. There are no such glyphs underneath the city.
Where's Humphrey?
Where is Humphrey? Humphrey, yes, that is also, I wouldn't know exactly, I don't have a tracker on him, I don't know exactly where he is, if you
but you're connected to all the other Manfreds, and we're quite close with him, and we're kind of working on something really big with him.
And he's your boss, right?
And he is your boss.
I'd hate to tell him that there was a defective...
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Golzog, you tell him, and Maribel is gonna guidance Golzog.
Yeah, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, Golzog, you do that.
All right, and guidance with advantage. C4.
Yargan Flargan.
All right, that is 23.
Nice.
One moment. I sent word to Humphrey to meet you here. Please say that I did good job, please.
We will.
We definitely will, Manfred. Thank you.
Can I insight check that? I want to make sure he actually did it.
Of course.
26.
26. Yeah, he did it.
Great.
and you don't have to wait long as you then see just like a swarm of Modrons just like kind of flying down, carrying Humphrey on like not like a throne, just on like a pretty
great.
casual saddle, but like
Cool.
but they're all kind of carrying it. You see that there's a ton of them and they look like they're kind of struggling. And he goes like, yeah, what's going on? What's happening? What's what? Yes.
You remember earlier today when we found the device under the city?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Of course I do. Of course, yeah.
And I mentioned that there were a couple people who I think could look at it, but one of them was in the middle of a cooking competition.
Right.
This is the guy from the cooking competition, and Mirabella she's a cleric. She could also.
Wait.
Right.
We've met.
I met all of you. I've met
Oh,
every
of
single
course,
one of you.
I'm having a hard time like remembering faces because my brain is reeling right now because I could have sworn she was a doll, and no one's mentioning it. It's really fucking with me, actually. I'm trying to focus on the task at hand.
I understand. I've never met this person either, and I don't know if I'm supposed to care
but
about them.
everyone's calling you Zara, but the Zara I know is a doll. So, is
Zara's a pretty common name.
He says, "Is this the same Zara, or like
this is original Zara?
This is the one that you said I forgot."
Yes.
Okay. I'll try not to be weird about it. And Golzog's eyes just like slowly go over to Zara and narrow.
I also narrow my eyes at him.
Okay.
It feels like we may have about 8 hours to save everything. So I feel like you should just trust each other in general, so we could keep moving forward.
How'd you get that 8-hour figure?
It's my arcane energy. I can tell what's going on in other dimensions and what other artists might be doing with their time.
Well, you're the expert. Humphrey, do you have any idea how we could get my expert friends down below the city to work on this?
Well, yeah, no, that's I was honestly the entire time I was trying to figure out how the hell they figured it out. How they were like basically shown what was going on. And they obviously had notes from Stinkbug. They were able to see what was going on. They were able to infiltrate, see how that was going down. But the inner workings, that would be very complicated, and how to work around that. I know that Stinkbug himself had ways of, a simple cast of the spell Spider Climb that would help. You just kind of like walk around the floor or stick to the ceiling. That would be good.
I could do that.
But so that would work. That would work a treat. Something like that. There's also something that's a little bit more intense. But that would require someone who can literally rewrite the rules of a Fey world. Ballantine is the only one who I think would be able to do that. Apparently she did when it was originally, she did help us when we were originally making it.
Let's get in your carriage and go to Ballantine.
Yeah, she said she's down to help.
They're on our side now.
Yeah, let's go talk to Ballantine.
All right. Just going unannounced is not the greatest thing to do with Ballantine, but if you say that they said that they're good to help, then sure. Let's go.
Okay, great. Should we have a Manfred send a message giving them the heads up that we're arriving? Who, by the way, is doing a tremendous job. The Manfred, I mean.
Yeah, the Manfred did a great job and probably should be promoted.
Golzog looks over at the Manfred like.
Understood. Yeah, Manfred, send word if you can. Right, sir. Of course, Humphrey. Yes, indeed. I will very much, sir. And then the Manfred just goes dead silent. And then just kind of goes dead-eyed for a moment. And falls over unconscious.
Oh,
okay.
Not dead, just like unconscious. Humphrey just goes, Valentine doesn't like getting messaged like that, but they got the message. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Let's go.
Okay.
Go.
Go.
Also, Humphrey, I can dig down there. Marabella's going to tell him about that as we're going up.
And he's like, honestly, he goes, that's interesting. That might be good. I'll say this. That might be nice if you do that. We just have to find the exact spot for you to do that in, because you don't want to interrupt any of the glyphs. As long as you find a place that doesn't interrupt the glyphs, then if we're able to do what Valentine's doing and Valentine's okay with it, then we'd have a really quick way to get back and forth.
Is there a map of all these glyphs that maybe Marabella could look at?
Here, yeah.
City planning?
I do have some stuff from Stinkbug that I was trying to make sense of. Here you go. You get like basically like some like arcane sketches and ideas and glyphs from Stinkbug. Either of you can make an Arcana check or Nature check to see like what's going on here.
Yeah, what do you think? Tone and guidance.
Okay. That's gonna be a natural 20.
Woo! Oh my gosh, incredible. Hi, tell us exactly how this fucking island works.
Okay.
Plus guidance.
Jesus fucking Christ. Plus guidance. What does that all add up to?
We broke Dylan.
22.
Okay, 22.
Well, I guess
Wait, for an arcane
30, check?
No.
I guess if it was a 20 plus 9, 29,
plus
31.
31, that's big. Okay. So.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Tell us everything.
So you know, and I'll use this, like, the map as kind of a way to tell you. You know that essentially what this does is it was made with a couple of things in mind. It was made by both like Fae and by Demon. It has a bunch of different kind of powers going on with it. It's arcane and it's nature based and it is religion based. It has like wish involved. There's like a bunch of things going on with how this whole thing was constructed. You can see that something is going on with how this item that the Tin Man has made or put on here is essentially disrupting the flow of magic. It is slowly disrupting or corrupting the flow. Magic has a pattern, especially here, it's almost, you can feel it, see it, touch it. It's why you're able to make imaginary things become real. Like, it's very odd, and this is essentially, like, almost, in some ways, like a metronome disrupting the rhythm that is already there. And slowly but surely, it is gone out of sync. This is, you can tell by how it's been constructed. The magic itself has to do with, like, happiness and happy little wishes. Like, that's how you even flew up to begin with. Like, pixie dust is also involved with this. And that there's a big amount of gravity magic as well on this whole thing, where it's kind of being repulsed up into the air, and that is a big thing, that it's kind of like reversed gravitied onto it, kind of perpetually in motion, always like this.
Where's where did they get the pixie dust from?
The pixie dust, you've never actually asked that question. You don't really know. You do know that, like, fairies, you knew for a fact that fairies over in Hither, the first place you touched down, the place where the youth was around, that they were kind of like notoriously gone. You didn't know where they were. There are some pixies and fairies here in this area, and so you assume that they're like donating it to the cause.
I assume they're not being like. Okay.
Do they get tax incentives?
Look, that's a whole other section of things that you never.
That's an adventure we missed weeks ago.
Yeah. So all I can say is that you do know that there's multiple places that pretty easily, of like ley lines that Marabella could dig down into. You know where Marabella could go down, make a hole, and dig down deep all the way through, and it wouldn't disrupt anything. It would just be a hole in the world, essentially.
Got it.
And you also know that it's not, so this device that, we're kind of like thinking about as a bomb, it's not really a bomb. It's just going to take it out of the sky, essentially. Like, it's just going to destroy the thing that's keeping it in motion.
Whoa.
Got it.
Yeah. So, you all fly over to Bylantine's villa. Bylantine, this is like later in the evening after you've already finished and Bylantine told everyone to get out. And Bylantine is in like a little robe now, almost like as if like going to bed on their villa, is waiting for you out on the terrace. Alright, it seems that you have a plan already. Yeah. First of all, and I think I get this one for free, fuck you. Second, welcome to the cause. Third, I think I know how you can help, with the protection of the device down below if you want to keep this place in the air. I've been thinking of
protecting the device.
Protecting because there's the device that's ruining it, and then there's the device that yeah. So they're trying to protect.
Not the Two's device. Got it.
Obviously, not the Two's device.
Yeah.
And he says like I believe that I have sort of a few things. There's not much that I can do. Of course, I have a lot of power. All right. We're gonna need a defense team down there. Something of some kind. I believe that if we're able to disarm this device, it's still a point of weakness. Whatever they've done, we don't know how. We have to heal what has been harmed, and that's gonna take time. We need workers down there. We never had to have anything like that since we even created this. So, I need you to cast a spell and be focused on it for a very long time. Potentially days. All day. Bylantine just goes, that sounds very boring. But if there is an attack on this thing, that might be a wonderful show to watch.
And Bylantine, if I may be so bold, if we get out of this alive, I'd be happy to make you a celebratory dinner with my new. I can only imagine how much better my food might get now that I can actually taste.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, John, nice.
Riz, no.
Jesus.
Let's see here. It is going to be a.
You still have a guidance too.
Gasp! But
I don't know if that.
We haven't even tried your food now that you can taste. Are you telling me Bylantine would be the first one to try it?
It's only a 13.
13.
But add 100 from what I just said.
But add Golzog's.
I thought that was brilliant.
But add Golzog's 100.
It was an opposed check. And I rolled so low.
Oh my god. I hope that is good.
Yeah. Bylantine just goes, alright. What do you need me to do? It better be fun. Just come with us. And I need you to just cast reverse gravity all night.
Sick.
Oh,
they
reverse
roll,
gravity.
They roll
That'll
their
solve
eyes.
our whole thing.
Like, all right. And almost instantly, you are all off. You're off, and you find yourself. You're off. You find yourself going back down towards the underside, And Bylantine just kind of flies up and puts their hand on the underside of Fablerise, and just right where the area is, they just close their eyes, and you all find yourself just like fully reversing and landing on this area. You see other Mo drones start going and like grabbing other people to go help and work on this place, like coming down. But you are all here first. You all have the ability to now inspect this device and work on it. What are you all doing?
First of all,
Just that, Dylan.
I want to activate my skitter legs and get on the rock if possible.
Get on
the underside of the...
Well, you already are on the underside.
Oh.
You're all walking on the underside now.
Sorry. Okay,
gravity's been reversed. You are all now walking on it like it's a normal...
Great.
Cool.
I think probably the best thing to do is mark on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So we're note-taking, mark on the map where the saboteurs have put these machines, if possible.
Well, there's only really one.
It's just the one.
It's just the one
Okay.
in the center. That's what you're looking at.
But we know it might be tied onto something else, possibly.
Well,
right?
it seems like it might be. You just haven't inspected it at all yet. You just know that there's one thing that's constantly... And like now, from your perspective, you are essentially just walking on this area. Like you are now standing on this area. You are upside down, but gravity's been reversed. So it's just now you're just walking on it. Basically.
Can I inspect the object?
Oh, you can make an investigation check or an arcana check.
Can I make an can I make a perception check for not the never mind, go ahead.
All right, where should I dig my hole?
24.
24. And Zara, did you want to do anything or no?
No.
Okay.
The 24 seems solid.
Okay. So is that investigation or arcana?
Arcana.
Arcana. Okay.
Could have done investigation.
So you see this device. It is essentially, not only is it's loud now that you're closer to it, and kind of eerie, like, and you see with every single one, you see like kind of the glyphs like shake. This is a thing where down here it's causing a lot of commotion, but up top it wouldn't be felt at all, and it hasn't been. The glyphs are always kind of flickering in and out that are closest to it. Down these lines, like these lines that you're seeing here, they continue along the base to each side, kind of like bands of glyphs and arcs that kind of go towards the outer rim, and then around are crystals. So this thing in the center really seems to just be disrupting all of it. What you're able to tell is that it's not just magic that it is like technical. It's something that you could maybe dispel it, but the problem is it seems to be kind of woven in with the magic itself. It's one of those things where if you were to essentially dispel it, it may also dispel the entire enchantment of everything that's happening here. There is a way to do it where you could just dispel the thing, but it's kind of, there's risks on either side, right? You can either dispel it magically, but there's a risk that it also it's been down here for so long that it's almost siphoned up so much of the magic that you'd be dispelling the entire enchantment, or you could try to do it mechanically, but that also comes with risks.
Can I use my budding knowledge of dismantling mechanics to do either an investigation or a perception check?
You can, and do it with advantage.
Okay. Can I do perception?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. If I can grab my dice. Okay.
No.
That's going to be a 29.
29. So Zara, you walk up to this, And the thing that makes what you can see different is that you yourself have been dismantling the Tin Man's weapons for a while now. You've done it a few times. And you all did have at one point see a schematic for the idea of what this thing could become. Mechanically, you are able to see and understand that this thing you're kind of told how it works. You're told that it works on almost rhythm. The rhythm of this place, the rhythm of the world, on magic, on sync. And for you, mechanically, you are aware that this is just out of sync with it, and that's what's disrupting it. It is siphoning magic, and it's out of sync. It feels like it would be very dangerous to try to remove it. At least right now. One thing you could do that seems to be the easiest way to almost disarm it, in a way, is if you could find a way to tune it so that the rhythm is back in sync with it. So instead of disarming it or dispelling it, you would essentially just be tweaking it. And then if you were able to do that, it would theoretically stop disrupting the enchantment.
Can I try that now?
You can. You can do it with the Thieves' Tools. Now, I will say this. If you fail, and this is true of this is true of, like, this is as you could probably tell, this is a higher stakes roll for anyone who attempts to do this, right? Yeah. And this is a high stakes roll for, depending on the roll, everything could start falling.
Can I help?
Yeah, of course. You can
give her the help action.
People will you're able to help, especially with that Arcana check of you understanding what's going on. 1,000%
okay.
You can help. But I want it to be very clear what the stakes are here. That this is not a simple act of you fail and you don't open the door. You know.
Right. Could I what do I even have? Could I, like, never mind. No, I was trying to think if there's like a spell I could use to help her, but I don't think I have anything right now. I think I'll just help with Arcana. Do we have another guidance we could use?
I can guidance you for sure. Good luck!
Before we do this, can someone, and this is not the roll, so maybe not the two people, not Jasmine, just to, save the roll. Can someone roll just a d20 for me?
Kozak? Give me those big, I know you've got more of them in you. I've already got a
10.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Well, we don't know what it means.
Solidly in the middle.
You don't know what it means. Hannah, can you roll, just to make it that everyone gets in on this, Hannah, can you roll a D100 for me?
Oh. Yeah, sure, you betcha. 47. Also,
so middle.
In the middle. Called teamwork, baby.
The gravity breaks.
The gravity breaks. Zara dies. Yeah.
On the flat Earth below.
Let's go. I was just about to say.
We're all flat Earthers. There's no way any of us would know that it's round.
Okay.
I hate this bit.
I love this bit.
You wouldn't make it 2 weeks.
I now have the results of that. Thank you. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Now,
what?
There's no way any of us would know if it's around. Certainly with the Feywild's news media deceiving
Oh God!
us.
Oh my
God,
gosh.
I hate it.
So,
I hate it, and I love it.
I mean,
hate it
to
and
be
I love it.
fair, you all did actively influence the news media, so you know.
You're right. You're
That's
right.
we
actually
know what
true.
a fucking circus it is.
Yeah.
So roll with advantage.
Roll with advantage, a thieves' tools check, and I think you have guidance as well.
Yeah.
Golzok just screams, "They're rubbing it right in our faces!"
Oh my god.
No, that is not what happened.
I did roll a botch that I got to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I rolled a 22.
22.
Did you roll a d4?
I did.
Okay.
So with a 22, it is not an outright success, but it is not an outright failure. You start
Take it.
you start going to tinker with it. And you start messing with it a little bit. And there's a moment where you're like kind of tweaking a gear as you go into it to like make it go in tune with what you see. Like you're looking at the glyphs and you're seeing the glyphs go in and out, and you're just trying to like find the right tuning. And there's a moment where you tweak it a little far, and then you just start seeing it go like clearly too fast, clearly way too fast, but you're able to correct it. You're able to correct it fast, but you do hear like a little like, and you see like dust and rocks from the city start falling like into the reverse gravity and then like back as it like shakes and shimmies for a second. You see a few of the crystals around the perimeter start blinking out.
Oh.
But other than that, nothing's happened. Again, wasn't a complete and utter failure. But
Can I insight check the buttons?
the buttons?
Crystals?
Oh, the crystals?
Crystals.
Oh, insight is really, I would say, and that would have to be like an Arcana check or an investigation.
Okay. I'll investigate it. Sure, why not? Oh, I think that's a botch.
Okay.
I know, nothing.
Can I make a perception check to sort of give me another shot at it? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. $21.
21. What are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for like what I did wrong and what I did right.
Okay. So what you did right was the fact that you didn't try to remove this thing entirely from its base, and you didn't try to turn it off. You already knew that, like you already got to there. So because you didn't do that, this thing didn't go falling out of the sky, because like doing those things would have probably taken the enchantment with it or ended the enchantment entirely. What you did wrong was you just haven't found the frequency, and you didn't know like what things to figure out how to get there. So you start taking a second. Everyone's kind of holding their breath behind you. There's just the sound of wind underneath. Like occasionally you hear like the bustling of up above. The celebrations of the city are still happening naively. They don't even know that some of their founders are dead. They have no idea what's going on. They're just celebrating that a champion's been crowned. They don't know that one of their founders is down below here reversing gravity and will all night. And you hear like the occasional firework, but dulled, muffled, like occasional laughter in this starry evening as you are underneath, and just the wind is howling. So you look at the glyphs, and you look at the machinery again, and you kind of watch as it rises, and you look for the gears that you think might slow that rhythm down so that it goes more in line with what's going on. You'll still get the help action because you have your friend with you. obviously giving you the help action. If you want to attempt again, if anyone wants to do anything before they do, let me know.
Would it?
Insect plague. You're just looking at my spells.
I did have one. This is only an attack spell. This wouldn't help.
Is this cursed?
No, it's not a cursed item.
All right.
Okay.
Marty, can you roll a d20 for me?
Sure.
Before I roll.
Yeah, before you roll.
Do you want me to roll percentage again?
Yes,
19.
19, okay.
Was that a yes?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Don't know what it's for.
I'll give
82.
I'll give Zara the help action again.
You've got this. Guidance.
I wish I had prepared enhance ability, but I didn't.
Marabella, how are they doing?
I don't know. She tinkered with it, and then it tomped. And it kept.
And then it whatted?
It tomped.
It tomped.
Should I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. $26.
With a 26. Silently, quietly, you look at the glyphs and how they blink. You slowly tweak one notch over. And you can feel an energy kind of surge through. And the glyphs start blinking in time with the thump. As it seems, at least for now, this thing still is in the city, but you have effectively disarmed it.
As the island starts to fall, plummeting from the sky.
Oh my god, you've just made it worse.
No.
They're blinking in time now.
That's
do?
good. That's good, Golzog. That's good. That's
are
what
you
we
sure?
wanted.
Okay.
I still. Can I dig a hole?
You see just Humphreys is like kind of like you see him cast like a detect magic, see certain things. Okay, it seems to be stabilized. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, dig a hole.
That's still helpful, right? Like for people to get.
He just looks you dead in the eyes. I don't know what this thing exactly was gonna do. I don't want to touch it much. I can't believe you even were able to do that, stranger. As Humphrey just looks at you, Zara. But the truth of the matter is, I don't know what the Queen of Glass's next move is going to be. But if they want to take this place down, this is going to be a place that they're going to try to attack. So, I think having an easy way to travel between the city and this place is actually perfect. So why don't you go ahead and... Okay, what?
I could ask... Wait, I need to dig my hole! Marabella just starts for... Oh, where do I dig? Which way do I go, Tom?
Up.
What was he about to say?
He's
yeah,
like, oh, okay.
He was gonna say like, go ahead and dig the hole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
To have a way to get down.
You have the map. You have the map. Just dig on close to
David's.
David's. All roads lead to David, even underground roads.
That's our base. So
There might be like more people who like we haven't discovered yet. Who like you never know what could arise in season 2. So
Okay, so you start digging.
Mm-hmm. I asked you a question in the chat, Dylan.
weird. I can't see it.
It was
Private.
a private
It's
question.
because it's direct.
it's a secret.
It doesn't have to be.
None taken.
I just think it might be fun. Offense meant.
I'm not sure
Secrets
you
are
would
fun.
know the last time. I'm not sure you would know exactly. Oh no, you would probably know.
I would.
The last time that you saw them, they were oh, actually things are a little weird actually. With how everything's been going. Do you have a spell of any kind that could help with this?
Mage
Probably
hand.
Okay.
not prepped at the moment.
Okay.
Let
Person
me
look it up,
let me double check, but no. No. It's like Death Ward, Blight, Plague.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Yes. I have Sending.
Okay.
I have Sending.
Okay, go ahead. You can try to send a message to them as you're digging. So Maribel just goes straight digging through the city, and now this is a weird fun thing where essentially what this hole through the hole of Fablerise will do is that because you can if it's a straight hole, and I would suggest it being just a straight hole rather than like any kind of curve. That way you can jump down, and then halfway through the gravity will shift, and then you will just
Whoa.
find yourself like falling through it, but then also you will like just be kind of climbing through it.
Very cool.
Whoa.
Like you will fall, the momentum will take you, and then you'll just find yourself spit like out into the world, and then you're kind of like just there.
Cool.
You're just on the other side. And that
Fun.
will happen as a two-way kind of falling portal, I guess, is the way
For
best way to describe
forever
it.
or only as long as Bylantine is
Only as long as Bylanthine's doing that, but Bylantine has essentially been asked to do that for as long as they can.
Okay, great. I am going to do a little like insurance so it doesn't just spit you out into space.
Mhm.
So we'll have a little kind of like landing slope, if you will, but then
Understood.
straight.
Understood. Okay, so what are you sending as you're digging this hole?
Okay, so as I'm digging, I will say, oh, why did I just click screen share? That was a mistake. Let's see. Okay, meet me at David's. Urgent. Need to speak. Thanks. See you soon. It's Maribella.
Okay.
BTW.
What is that?
Secret message, secret message, secret message. Who is Maribella talking to?
And where are you sending the message again? I'm sorry.
She hasn't said yet, but I will.
Okay.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
It hasn't said
Secret
yet.
message,
No one
secret
has said
message.
it at all.
Secret tunnel.
Okay, you hear a panicked voice. As you would, you hear a panicked voice. a panicked voice that almost seems like they're mid-sprint. You just hear, not there, not on Fablerise, conscripted in the night to fight the youth. Will save my son. What do you need?
You know who it is, right, John?
Yeah. Redemption arc. Redemption arc.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've asked
It's
the
my
white rabbit.
rabbit that swore fealty to me.
Yes.
Smart. I should have guessed that.
Okay, so I've already
and you
sent
also,
sending.
I believe there's one. Could
Bring
be
all the
back
old
in a
characters
GIF.
back.
Be back in a GIF, he says?
Could be back in a GIF.
Oh, could be back in a GIF. Okay, let me write this next one out.
As you're writing it out, you are all on the underside of Fablerise. You can, because it's done in a flash, you can use the tunnel, the hole that Maribel has made to traverse back to the surface of Fablerise, if you wish. As Maribel is doing this, unless you want to do something before you leave the surface, the underside.
I'm trying to think. Should we do anything to try to protect it?
Is there like a spell where you can like leave the spell here, the equivalent that I'm drawing would be like in the Broken Spine Canyon, like a small plate that you step on, and buried under the sand is a pole with spikes on it that would swing up into the face of the person who stepped on it. Is there like a magic equivalent
Yeah.
of that?
Yeah. I have that.
Oh, great. What's that?
I could cast alarm on the area next to it.
Let's do that.
Is
That's
there a
great.
range? Is there a range on alarm?
I don't think so, but it also doesn't. I'll say this: there's a lot of people. There's like alarm.
I guess it only works if they step on the 20-foot cube.
The 20-foot cube.
Around it. I guess I could just have that area.
The main thing with alarm, and you'll just know this, is that like it probably won't be as effective because it's not like there's going to be no one here. The idea is that Humphrey is going to try to like have people here
Right.
the clock to try to fix what's going on. So
Will they also have a guard?
I mean, probably. They like Humphrey has the Modrones and stuff like that. However, like alarm wouldn't tell you that a bad guy has come. It's just if anyone has come by. So my point is this: that like it doesn't matter if there's a guard or not. It won't tell you if a bad thing has happened at all.
You're right.
Can I further tinker with it then to sort of maybe give it either like it's not easy to fuck with anymore or some sort of alarm?
Well, we want the Modrons to be able to fuck with it, right?
I will tell you this right now. They're not fucking with it. Humphrey said as much, that he doesn't want to touch it anymore.
Yeah.
He said that they will be working on the outskirts, looking at the glyphs, looking at the crystals.
Got it.
If you want to do something to it, you do risk fucking it up potentially more.
Let's go. Let's go back.
You'd have to do a low roll. It'd have to be a lower roll, but you do risk undoing what you did.
I don't want to do that. That took 3 rolls just to get that much.
I say let's do it.
What?
I don't.
All right, well then you're opening it up for potential fuck-uppery, and I just sort of like slowly walk away with that sentiment being like,
she was always like this, right? No matter what.
Yes. Yes.
I guess we'll just leave it vulnerable for anyone to just fuck with.
Do you want to hang out? Do you want to
Should
hang
we
out
take
down here?
shifts?
Do you want to like stay down here and check on your work?
What's on our next order of business?
Call the blank spade. Let's get more characters from our time together.
Oh yeah, and let's get Iris and Longscarf too. Ugh.
I loved Iris.
She was an asshole.
I think Iris is busy with in another place. Okay, so what do we do now?
I'll stand guard.
Great. Great, I'll stand guard with you. And then Tone can replace us.
Like in shifts?
Yeah. Or, you know what? Cara Maria is literally a guard. Why don't we ask if she could do us the solid and watch the thing?
Do we trust her?
I do. She helped me train to defeat Proudmane.
So.
Okay, I have my message back.
Okay. What are you saying back? As you go to David's, and I assume you guys are popping up from the hole in the city.
Yeah. Do
Are
we pop
we?
up like
Have
at an
we left?
alarming speed?
Huh? What'd you say?
Do we pop up at an alarming speed? Like if we're going through downward to upward gravity, would there be some kind of flinging?
Yeah. It's there is a little bit of a cut. Like, I'll say this, like, as you come out of entry, make a dex, make an acrobatics check.
And I think
Again, I don't know why I said anything about this, but okay, here we go.
for the moment it seems like it'll be fine
8.
while we figure out what to do with it. So yes, I think
Okay.
we're good to leave it alone, Jazz. I
We should
for
ask-
just a little.
But
Like,
We should
Are
ask
we?
the White Rabbit where.
I don't
where
want
the
you to
coin is.
fuck with it more. If that's
I'm not fucking with it. I'm making it even more stable.
Uh-huh.
so
Oh,
you
okay.
say.
Everyone who's going through the hole, make an acrobatics check.
I got an 8.
8. Okay.
Acrobatics. 12.
Do I go?
Oh, also, wait, no. Can I just fly up through the hole?
Yeah.
Great. Then I
No, you
need
don't.
to.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
great.
Only
Cool.
those who are falling through.
18.
18. Okay. So just you, Tone, you kind of like have a rough entry, and you just take 2 points of bludgeon, like essentially falling damage.
Oh! Okay.
Marabella, what do you send?
Okay. You know of Glass's bomb under city. What's Queen's plan? How to get rid of safely. Detonation date. Go save your son. Good on you.
Okay. You'll get a response soon. So do you all go back to David's?
Were the guards already there?
Huh?
Were the guards already there?
You mean the guards down below?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I have to remember, the guards are not, like, guarding it from, like, you. The guards are Modrones, and Humphrey was, like, going off to get people to really, figure out, research what was going on, and also potentially guard, because he does believe that this is a point of, like, this is a place that could get attacked. So he
Yeah.
is bringing guards down there. So there
Right,
are
are
people,
there-
like, yeah, there
they're
are some
there,
people
though.
there
Okay.
now, yeah, but
Okay.
they're streaming in.
Okay. cool.
And like, you know, stepping on this place. Some of them have never been here before, some of them have never seen it, and they're stepping on to the reverse gravity of this area for the first time.
Okay.
Okay, so are you all heading back to David's?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you all want to do for what could potentially be your final night
Oh my gosh.
of long rest?
Well, I'd love a drink at David's bar.
Yeah.
David, you come back in
Drinking
and
game. Drinking
you
game.
come back in
I
and
think
you
it's a
see,
good
like,
idea.
there's like a simple banner across on the inside. Sir Talavar and Tomas are just standing there along with David, his mother, and it just says like "Congrats, Tone," and it just goes like, "Hey, there's the big chef. Welcome,
David.
welcome. How's
Yeah.
everyone? Wait, hey, how you all doing? Is everything okay?"
David, you were a key ingredient in making sure in one of our recipes. So
You
I just gotta
flatter
give
me.
David a big hug.
Oh, whoa, okay. You flatter me. Tamaral, Pavel, Gloryhoof,
Insight
come in.
check on Tamarel and David.
Yeah.
28.
28. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Get it, girl.
Yeah.
Wait,
they-
did you say Cara Maria's here?
Yeah. Camaria,
Insight check
Tamarel.
on her as well, but also I don't think I need to because she helped me train for the whole thing.
Insight check on what? She's just standing
On
there.
about what?
About
Actually,
what?
never mind. Not insight check, just
No,
Has
you-
she
friend.
gotten laid in the
no,
last
you,
couple
yeah, you
days?
can roll. You can roll an insight check if you want.
I'll do it. I'll help.
Okay.
sure.
Roll an insight check.
I'll
Guidance.
also.
12. Oh, and guidance. Hang on.
No, I didn't. I did badly. I did also.
14.
12. You just look. You just with the idea that someone in your party may not trust Cara Maria. You just look at Cara Maria for a moment, and Cara Maria just looks at you and just goes, "What?"
You're just crazy to figure out. I don't know. Thanks for helping me be proud, man. And are the other dropout fighters there?
Not at the moment. No, they seem to be out celebrating.
Okay, great.
Where's Proudmane? Last we know, Gulzog just left the note.
Yeah, you don't know where Proudmane is.
We will get in touch with him when we need to get in touch with him.
Okay. Let's all have a drink to celebrate.
Yeah. Yeah. I will also have a drink. I'm just. I have
I
this.
will as well.
I have this eerie feeling that.
Tone!
Okay.
And Gulzog slams his drink. Sorry, what was the eerie feeling you were talking about?
I just have this strange feeling that we should maybe not get too wasted.
No, I don't want to get too wasted. I just wanted...
Don't. You have not
Hey.
had a drink and tasted it.
Listen, okay, fine. I'll have one drink because I haven't tasted anything, so I'll have a drink.
What do you want?
I don't know what tastes good.
Bartender! Who is the bartender?
I thought it was David.
Yeah, David just kind of goes, "Yes. What do you want?"
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He's not been able to taste any kind of drink for like, oh my gosh, since you've been legal.
So this is my first legal drink. Maybe something that doesn't taste like battery acid.
Okay.
Do you have something with it's maybe a little floral?
Get him a
Oh.
fireball.
Get
No,
him
it
a
sounds
memory
like
of a
the
good
opposite.
time being drunk.
That
Ooh.
sounds like the opposite of what
Floral.
I need to have.
Some Stoli?
That also sounds.
Like
My
a
instinct
Raspberry
is-
Stoli?
A baby deer's dream.
How about
mixed with gin.
how about he just goes, "All right, first drink. You do have a refined palate,
Yeah.
but we don't need to be giving you like sparkle vodka or some shit like that right away. How about this? What if it was just some like good old-fashioned Fey wine? Are you good with that?"
Oh, okay.
What
Before-
about we should
Old-fashioned
has that.
Fey wine. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
we should do one of
That
the ones we
sounds
took
good.
from your dad's fucking cellar. Like the
Hey,
expensive
yeah,
ones.
let's try one of the
Oh,
expensive.
the vintages, yeah.
Yeah, let's crack open one of
Ah,
the
question.
vintage ones. One of the really.
What's up, Golzog?
What kind
Championship
of
fighter.
drunk does Fey wine get you? Does it get you magically drunk in a certain way? I don't think we want to get too drunk because we're supposed to be watching a thing.
Oh, it's just wine that's been made in the Feywild.
Okay, great.
Notes
Okay.
of trickery.
Is there a check I can roll for, like, does that mean it just gets you normal drunk?
Sure. Make a nature check or a survival.
15.
You've been here long enough to know that it probably gets you more different drunk than normal drunk, but also it seems to be the only thing that exists here.
Oh, okay, great.
Can I do is it a stealth check to basically pretend like I'm joining in but not drinking any of it?
Christ. Yeah, it's a stealth check.
And I'm having
Sorry.
one.
No, I'll say this. I'll say
having a good
it depends
time.
on it depends on this. Are you trying to pretend you're drinking but not drinking, or are you trying to like act like you're joining in? Like which one are you doing? Because one is like a deception check. It's a deception check, not a stealth. It's a deception.
Whatever the stealth check would be.
It's a deception check, though.
Everything is?
Yeah, you're lying.
Pretending to not drink is also a sleight of hand check. That's not even a stealth check.
Okay, can I do the sleight of hand?
Sure. If you want to Irish goodbye, that's a stealth check.
Oh. Maybe I do that. No, I'll do sleight of hand. That's gonna be a 25.
25.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're very good at pretending to be drinking, but you're not drinking.
Let's get lit.
Is this one of the really nice wines from my dad's cellar?
Yeah, so it takes a second, but then David comes back with like the nice vintages. The second that the nice vintage comes by, so Talavar just goes, "Ooh, what are we drinking?"
Oh God.
It looks like we're drinking. I don't read. I don't know what this says. It looks like it's written in Elvish. Lathondriel. Lathondriel. 1525. I don't know what that
Your
means.
pronunciation of that was so cute.
You know, just for tonight,
I would love a
don't
sifter
care.
of it.
All right, and then I'll pour a big glass for my good friend Sir Talavar.
Ooh.
And I'm only gonna have the glass, and I'm sure because it's my first time tasting alcohol, it can't taste great, but I'll enjoy it.
Yeah,
Can I bring Tomas over too to have some of his shit dad's wine?
Oh, right. All right. Yes. All right. Yeah. Take it easy on that. Brother. It's always an acquired taste. It pairs well with things. I think you might like to have it when you're actually eating. That might be better, than just drinking it straight for you.
Oh, you're right. We should eat. What time is it?
It is like I'd say it is like 9:30 in the evening.
Okay, great.
Cheese plate.
I know it's usually not a good idea to eat late at night.
That's a great time to eat.
Just to help with the wine, since we are suddenly celebrating, and I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to use this ever again.
Most meals in the Broken Spine Canyon are eaten at night.
Let's.
After a long day of pillaging.
I'm gonna use my level 11 spell that Dylan has gifted to me, and I will cast. This only takes 10 minutes to do it somehow, but in 10 minutes, Tone combines his like new sensations of being able to taste, clears out. This probably takes more than 5 minutes. He puts the drink down, goes to like a couple of long tables, clears everything off the tables, and then casts Hero's Feast with a larger portion of the meal that he made for Valentine, because they didn't get a chance to. Nobody got a chance to eat it, and so everyone gets their own portion of the refined ants on a log and the and the tomato basil soup and the grilled cheese, and everyone gets their own pavlova with the mint ice cream, and just everyone can enjoy it, because I don't know if I'll get another chance to cast this.
These ants on a log, so you call them, are so much better than the ants on a log in the Broken Spine Canyon, mostly because they're not ants or a log.
But what's really great about this spell, which I've never used it before, is that it takes an hour to consume, but then the benefits last for 24 hours.
Great.
Oh, cool.
What are the benefits?
The benefits are everyone's cured of diseases, they become immune to poison and being frightened, and they make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Okay.
And everyone's hit point maximum increased by increases by 2d10.
Yeah, can you roll 2d10 for me?
Whoa. What I heard was everyone's immune to poison.
And being frightened.
Which means
okay, not great, but everyone gets a 11 point hit point max boost.
Yeah, so
like
that's your max hit point. It's not temp. It's actually your max, but you can just do it as temp if you want. But you can be healed up that as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so and that's for 24 hours.
That's great.
John, can you text all the effects to us in the chat?
You can also just
I'll just
yeah, guys, we're immune to poison, so let's drink up, everybody.
Yep.
Great.
You're immune to poison.
Yeah, we don't
which
have to
means
worry
you
about it.
can't get drunk.
Which
Marty,
was kind of already my evil plan because I'm also immune to poison. So I'm just gonna kind of sit back and watch the chaos.
Marty, can you roll a d20 for me?
Yes, sir. Oh, god damn it. It did that cocked thing. 7.
7. Okay.
And we don't know what this is for, right? This is just like a...
This one? No.
John, do you roll the 2d10 or do we each roll our
I
own?
did.
He rolls it.
I just rolled it for
He
everybody.
rolls
It was
an
it was an 11.
Oh, great.
Oh, question for you, Dylan. When I eat the dessert, do I taste anything special?
Oh.
Get it now.
Make a insight check.
Yeah, we love to hear it. 23?
23. As you're eating, there's this moment while you're biting in where you just like can't help but look over at Tomas, who's just like eating, and you just can't help but like look over at him, and you just feel butterflies fluttering again.
Cute.
Zara, can you roll a d20 for me?
Just straight? 13.
13, okay.
Lucky number.
Golzog,
Yep.
there's a moment while you're eating this hero's feast. You're just having a good time eating a bunch of food. And it takes a while. But as you're nearing the end of the feast, it kind of like rockets into you.
Ooh.
As you're eating memory, eating feelings and moments. You look over at Zara. And it's Zara. And the first thing you feel is shame for having forgotten her. Embarrassment. And then a little anger for her being kind of shitty about it. Because she kept being like, yeah, I'm not Zara. And you're like, but you were. But all of a sudden, you just realize that you've been eating memories of your friends. And it's been like coming back into you. And suddenly you just have the memory of Zara back in your head.
I remember everything. Golzog is going to scoop Zara up and hold her at arm's length.
I try to get out right away.
Opposed athletics and acrobatics.
Nat 20.
That's where your nat 20 comes in.
Yeah.
That's actually perfect.
I'm really mad about that. I'm really mad. 25.
Okay, so you're too busy trying to pretend to drink that you don't that you don't notice what's happening as you're just like, yeah, and then suddenly Golzog just rockets forward towards you and picks you up.
Can I try to stab his hand?
As Golzog holds her out, he goes, "I'm going to hug you," and then
No.
pulls her in to get to hug.
I stab his hand.
Make an attack. Make an attack roll against your friend.
This is unprovoked. That's a 24.
Great. How much HP do I lose?
Oh, I shouldn't have. That's a lot. I just want to I don't want to do that much damage.
It's okay. We're
But
about
you
to long
stabbed
You'll get a
him.
long rest after
We're
this.
about to long rest. What do
Okay.
I have to roll,
That's
Dylan,
true.
to not react to getting stabbed? Performance
Make
or
a
just
Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna do this with sneak attack.
Yeah, roll sneak attack.
22.
22.
How can she sneak attack that? She was surprised.
It's fair
That
enough.
doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's fair enough, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry
you
to
can't,
hope-
you can't,
sorry
no,
to,
no,
like,
that is
object, but-
absolutely correct. You were surprised. You don't get sneak attack on this.
Oh, I rolled full damage though.
You
That's
don't get you don't get sneak attack on it.
I know. I rolled full damage on my 2d8s.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. What is it?
22.
22. Yeah.
Okay, so Golzog is going. I rolled
Guys.
22
Yeah.
on the con
On the
save.
con save, so it's essentially that was the DC, so meets it, beats it. You are able to, you feel all of it, but you're able to just go,
So Golzog squeezes a little extra hard after getting stabbed, and then goes, and then
Ow.
pulls it back out and goes, "I'm so sorry that I forgot you. I know it was magic and it's not my fault, but you're my friend, and I didn't mean. I never want to forget any of my friends again." And he puts her back down, and then he goes, "Now, if you excuse me, everyone, I've gotten very tired and I have to go to bed." And stiffly walks off to his room, having eaten his
Yes.
portion of the
Yeah,
hero's
yeah,
feast.
Of course, yeah.
And then just in the distance, you hear, after a door closing,
Yeah, you just see
and then
as
a
he's-
thump
as he's
of
as
a
he's
body
walk-
hitting a
as
mattress.
he's walking away, you just see him holding his hand, and you just see a clear blood trail following Golzog down the hallway.
Also, Golzog is smiling, clearly happy, but tears are cascading down his face. But he's just like,
Did anyone
so
else
happy.
see? He just attacked me. He just straight attacked me.
I think he hugged you, but I understand you did say the word no, so I understand that can be confusing.
Tone
That was
is-
a hug. That was aggressive.
Tone just has his head in the fridge, wasted, and is just eating anything he can grab. His raw eggs, just anything he can find in the fridge. Oh, this is what chocolate powder tastes like. And then just anything he can
Raw
find.
eggs?
Yeah, no,
Anything.
You just see.
I'm
looking
licking
at my long
everything.
rest,
I'm
by the
like,
way.
You can't be poisoned, I guess. So
You see, so Talibar just goes yes, 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 fool, yes, fool, yes, fool, do it, more, eat the weird thing.
So the one of my addition to the hit points will carry over, and
It's
the
for
immunity
24
carries over.
hours. Yeah,
Amazing.
It's for 24 hours.
Right.
It's why it's
Cool.
such a good spell, and it's why it also in game costs a bajillion gold. But
right.
fun.
life's too short for requirements.
Anyone want to do anything
so.
else? Before during their long rest. Does anyone want to do anything in the middle of the night? Anything they want to do?
Could I do something before I actually go to sleep?
Of course.
I don't know if this is a great idea.
I love it.
But could I try to scry
Mhm.
on Alice?
You can definitely try.
Okay.
That's so spicy.
So they have they make a wisdom saving throw, which again is modified by how well I know them. It's the save is +0 because I've met the target, and I don't have... Do I have anything that belongs to them?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I do. I guess we had the queen, but I don't know if we have that anymore. So it's just a straight up wisdom save, I think.
Okay.
Which I think for me is 17.
The mirror's not hers?
It's not hers.
I think the mirror is Razakar's.
It was Razakar's. What is the save again?
I'm pretty sure it's 17. Let me double check. Yes. It's my spell save DC.
You reach out. Your mind wanders through the ether. And suddenly you are in the back of a mind, alongside, in a vast, empty throne room, shattered pieces of mirror all around, littering the floor. You see Alice walking barefoot along this like diamond dusted encrusted floor of shards of glass, feet bleeding. You see glimpses around her of different reflections of the shards of the broken mirrors everywhere. Looks mad, angry. She walks. Can you make a perception check for me?
Boom, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Absolutely insane.
You see, she walks over. She walks over to a shard of a mirror. And in that mirror, for a glimpse, a moment, a brief moment, you are able to see over her shoulder Fablerise. With a nat 20, you know she's scrying on something too. She throws the mirror against the wall. It shatters. Screams. She then turns to 5 kneeling cards in front of her. Make yourself ready by morning. And you see in front of you an ace of clubs, a king of clubs, a queen of clubs, a jack of clubs, and a 10 of clubs, all kneeling. Yes. They all just say like, "Yes, mistress."
I was hoping they'd come back. This is great.
And they start walking out. And there's a brief moment where you hear a blood-curdling shriek of a creature you have never heard before. Oh, we will be going, sweet. Soon. Soon enough. And then you see her look directly into a mirror. Still broken. All of the mirrors, it's full of mirrors. And now you kind of understand what the Queen of Glass, her whole deal is that her entire throne room is full of mirrors that have been shattered. But she looks into a broken piece of mirror directly into herself. directly at herself, and she is wild-eyed, her hair stringy. But then she looks over her shoulder directly into your eyes. Did you like what you saw? It's the last thing. It's the last thing you'll remember when it all comes crumbling down. That you even knew, and you could do nothing to stop me. She reaches out her hand towards the mirror, crushes, and the scry ends.
So she can see invisible objects.
She was at least able to see that. Mm-hmm.
I mean, she could see invisibility. That's something to know.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell me in the morning and we can get in touch with Proudmane to join the cause.
The scry ends.
Okay. That was intense. Okay, so yeah, I'll go to bed and I'll tell everyone in the morning.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm gonna slip a band-aid under Golzog's door.
Aww.
It's not big enough for the stab wound, but it's sort of like...
It's okay.
I was scared, sorry?
Sleep. I'm completely better. I had a good night's sleep. This is D&D. My health is back up.
Anything else anyone want to do?
Before, once the kind of after the feast clears out and stuff, Maribel will just go up to Tomas and say, I really liked the dessert.
Oh. Right. There seems to be some odd tension in the air. No, I don't mean, I meant, tension in the bad kind, not the, ooh, kind, that too, though, always, with you. Not always, I'm not a heathen, or anything.
What was the thing he said a while ago? He wants me to step on him, or what was the?
Yeah.
He didn't say that to you.
I know.
He said that you weren't around.
I wasn't around. I don't know it. Hannah was just wanted to be reminded of that. Yeah, I think everyone's kind of on edge a little bit because we don't really know. We don't really know what's gonna happen now.
It might just be the overwhelming stress of the fact that my father clearly tried to kill either me or my brother, and that he's a no good nobody that I lived my life with the entire time, and that I kind of feel like I've been trapped my entire life now, and that I see you, and that I am so proud of my brother. If all this ends well, will you, can I meet your dad?
Arabella smiles, and I'd be honored to have you meet me, dad. And she's gonna reach out and grab both of his hands. And no one deserves to be treated the way that your father's treated you. No one.
If it all meant that I got to meet my brother, and I got to meet you, then hey. No, I still shouldn't have gone through it, but I'm very happy that, this is true. Hey, I really like you, and I don't know what that means, and it's too early to say anything else, because I'm a logical being, but yeah, I don't know what else to say other than
I like you too.
oh, I don't know why you've given me all signs to say that you also like me, but it's just hearing it. You know, I was worried that maybe you were doing it out of pity or something.
No.
Okay.
And you know what? I think as, you know, we go off and do whatever after this, you'll gain, I think, more confidence in yourself, because you won't have that presence trying to bring you down, you know?
Right. Right. Well, good night, I suppose.
Good night, I suppose.
Quickly, like, kisses you and then just, like, walks away.
Runs away.
Yeah.
Runs? Oh, man.
Zara has set up a tripwire in the hallway.
Does anyone else want to do anything before they take their long rest?
Just look longingly at the shelf.
Oh
yes.
fuck it, why not? Oh yeah, did I get a message?
Yeah, you will get a response, and the response is exhausted and just goes, wasn't told everything, don't know much, but don't worry, the darlings did it. The cavalry's coming. Be seeing you soon.
Did finally to fight the youth. Okay. And then he's coming back. Okay.
Before we go to break, because it's been Marty and you. Marty, can you roll a d20 for me?
Nat 20.
Okay.
Whoa!
Marabella, can you roll a d100?
Ugh, it's not about Nat 20 or not, is it?
I know. 15?
15, okay.
Oh, it might not even be good that I rolled a 20.
We all die.
Okay.
So by the cavalry's coming, do I know specifically what that means?
You can make an insight check.
Oh, Dylan, you sweet, sweet Dan. 29.
If the darlings did what they said they would do, if the darlings killed, defeated, supplanted the youth, all of your allies that have been locked in a deep fight with them are now free elsewhere. Meaning the rabbits, the snails, anyone else who might be there.
Whoa.
So it probably means that help is on the way, and also the darlings, and if the darlings have potentially, if one of them has become the ruler of Hither, then much like Griselda giving you help from far away, maybe they can too. You all head off to sleep. As you all get a long rest. So go ahead, hit long rest. But we will go to break And when we come back, we'll see what happens when you all wake up. We'll be back in a second. Stretch your legs. back, everyone. You all sleep through the night. An eerie, heavy feeling, especially after your scry tone. When you're all woken up by the sound of a distant explosion.
Oh my gosh.
I think, yeah, I knew it.
Wait, I need to prep my spells. Fuck.
Fucking knew it.
At first, it could be mistaken for just late night partygoers, fireworks still happening in the streets. No one seems to be immediately concerned. But you look at your window and down towards the shopping district in the mid-spire. You look out and you see that in this kind of... You wake up and it's not like the morning. It's like it's early morning. It's still kind of dark out. You know, it's like that before the sun has risen. Like it is still very dark outside. And there's like an etherealness to the sky. And it feels like there's just this magic in the air. As you look out, you see this beam of light emanating from the mid-spire, reaching up into the heavens. This blue beam of energy. As you start to hear like commotion around you. You immediately get like people rushing in and out. You like peek your heads out, all of you, to see Cara Maria running out with like a sword on her back. You see Cara Maria run, like barely even acknowledge you all. Wings splay out and launch into the air. David is kind of freaking out, like, I don't know what's going on. People are freaking out right now. There's something going on down there. Something's happening. As you all kind of wake up and are jolted with this commotion. What are you all doing?
Can I follow Cara Maria?
She's in the sky. She's flying.
I can't go from the ground.
How
fast is your fly speed?
I mean, well, her fly speed is 60 feet. If you want to follow her on foot, you can.
Okay.
So
I can go up to 100.
Yeah. So you can run. So you will have to eventually, because it's in the mid-spire, like get on one of the air buses. But you're flying.
I could fly Zara up to her, or if you want help falling, you can just hop in the Bjorn.
The Bjorn. Am I small enough for the Bjorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small creature.
All right, I'll get the Bjorn.
We have to do anything this area.
Why are we following her again?
She's going into battle. She's gonna fight things.
Oh, great! Yeah.
I assume.
Golzog pops Zara in and flies after Cara Maria.
Okay, so what are the two people who can't fly doing? as your party effectively
no idea
splits from you.
And actually, before we go, John, did you tell us about the scrying that you saw? I'm sorry, I was answering.
I didn't say that I did, so I guess I didn't.
As we go though, I say let's go. Like, so.
Yeah.
Encouraging the party to stay together.
Yes.
In true Zara form.
Just always.
Could I also carry Marabella?
No, absolutely.
Okay.
So.
Can he just carry Marabella? Because I have basically like shadow. That's not shadow set. Misty Step and Shadow, so I can just like.
You don't
want to burn all your spell slots, though.
It's not a spell slot. It's like my cloak.
Yeah.
So what if we just all take the bus real quick?
I'm gonna I am going to what would be normally a 11-minute spell. I'm gonna cast it like sorry, it would normally be like a 10-minute spell, but I'm gonna switch it to be using my once per day ritual feature. I'm gonna make it 1 minute to cast Phantom Steed, and then I'm going to have see if Marabella wants to hop on with me.
Oh yeah.
And real quick before we go, guys, should I reach out to Proudmane for this? Or do you think there's going to be a bigger thing that I should wait for? For next
Do we know Proudmane's
I would reach
allegiance?
out. I mean, yeah, how do you reach out to
I'm gonna reach out with a if you got my note and you want to help, like preface, but
Is this the final boss is basically the question.
How are you going to reach out to him?
Yeah.
I would either ask Marabella to send a message spell on my behalf, or
Did I have that prep today? I can't remember.
No worries. Or I would ask Modron to find them.
You might want to do the Modron because I also don't have message prepped.
Okay, Manfred.
I actually did keep it, but I don't. I'm not familiar with Proudmane, so I can't.
And I can't speak for the spell, right? You have to do it.
Yeah, it's like with which you are familiar, and I.
But the Modrons are afraid
I don't think
of
I talked to him actually.
But I will cast Phantom Steed.
Manfred, I need your help.
Sorry.
Golzog is gonna pull a little like tusk bead off of his one of his little decorative things, if that's okay.
Yes, sir. There's a lot of inquests for help at the moment. That's the main thing people are asking for. Help.
This one isn't that. Or, well, I'm not asking you for help. I need you to deliver a message.
All right. That would usually be dealt with the mail service. Is this okay? Are you okay with that?
Sure. Just whatever's fastest. I need you to take this tooth and bring it to Alistair Proudmane. Tell him you spoke with me, and that if my message carries any water for him,
all right,
and he'd like
a rush delivery service like this will have an upcharge,
and he'd like to join us. I tell you what, in exchange,
charge it to Humphrey.
We'll save the city.
I cannot compute with that kind of request. It will have an upcharge of some kind of monetary value.
Speak to me and Humphrey after whenever the things do.
All right.
Tell Mr. Proudmane.
Failure to pay will put you in prison.
Nowhere I haven't been before. Tell Mr. Proudmane that if my letter resonated with him at all, and he would indeed like to help us defeat the coming threat, to meet us at where are we going, guys?
I don't think
I'm going to that big light. I'm going to that big light. The spire. It's at the spire.
It's in the mid-spire, which means it's in the like, commercial district. It's in like the shopping district.
Tell him to come to the mid-spire shopping district. If he gets lost, head for the big light. That's where we'll be. Go now!
You see like a couple of Modrons just like start flying off. This is going to cost you quite a lot. In that minute, that's when you were casting the Phantom Steed spell while that was happening. Okay.
God, I hope I don't get like fucked. Okay.
It's okay. We only got one session left. Just any gold we have, we'll do. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'll work it off.
As you make your way, so you're all making your way towards the mid-spire.
Yeah, this one shot. This horse travels pretty fast.
It really does. You all make your way towards the mid-spire. As you are doing it in various ways, you two are on the spire. You either carrying one of them in your flight, or you're just hopping between shadows, meaning like you're like teleporting up to the shadow in the sky, down to the shadow on the ground. You start to see people fleeing as fast as they can, some on the airbuses, some in their own way, some on tiny little air gondolas, fleeing as fast as they can, as much as they can. You see in the sky, almost imperceptibly, but in the night sky, you start to see Skyrite start to form. Come to David's. Like, it just says, come to David's, a place where you're safe. And you just see people, like, start, like, it's almost imperceptible because of the light, but you see that just kind of forming up top as you're running towards this light, and then you start to hear it. Loud whirring noises, loud stomps, huge thunderous explosions, screams, slams, and as you're getting closer and closer, this is what you all start to see as I put you all on the map, where you see giant creature, a giant construct, a blue arcane portal, seemingly standing tall, what could only be the royal flush, standing tall, metallic filigree, with a giant sword arcing with lightning. Inside of its chest, you see it as you're coming up, it closes down as you saw a cannon from amidst it shrink back in. It leaps off of its perch, as it were, and slams down next to civilians, and fire emerges from where it lands, instantly killing. And I'll say that each of these like little icons of these like civilians is actually about like 5 civilians each, and just 10 people instantly dead in an instant as this thing just falls and slams down onto them. I need you all to roll initiative.
Fuck, dude.
16.
18.
Ooh, dirty 20.
10. I'm really excited about this fight, guys.
Me too.
Thank you for going on this journey with me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank you for going on this journey with me.
Ran after Cara Maria and just said, "Come on, guys!"
You probably saved lives.
You probably saved us a lot of time too.
Okay,
let's fight.
Debating.
Tone, what did you get again?
I got an 18.
18. Okay, what did you get? I need everyone to say their numbers again. Sorry.
10.
10.
Well, I can put my number in.
Yeah, go ahead and put
16.
your number in if you can.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, where is my initiative thing disappeared?
No,
But
it's
16.
there.
On the roll 20, I don't see it.
I see it.
Yes, I know you see it. I don't see it on
That's odd.
my.
Okay.
Yeah, where would it have?
Okay, it is last to act. It's pretty slow. Let me just go. Okay, so Marabella, you're first. This is around where I've placed you, is where you get to. But you are first in this battle. There is some verticality to this as you can kind of like look closer. So these buildings are buildings, like they're little huts. There are stairs. For the most part, it's normal. It's normal distance. What you see down below here is not water. This is just like ethereal night sky below. So this is all open air. Even if it's basically water, it's all open air. Just so you know that is a place where you could like fall off to your doom if you were to.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
All right, bless up, gang. I'm gonna cast bless at 2nd level to get all 4 of us.
Okay, bless. You all feel
Mhm.
the scales falling into your favor. Anything else you want to do, Marabella?
I guess I should probably move a bit in it. Let's see. Oh, that's not how we do that here. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh, there. Okay. I'll move there.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yarg.
Yarg and Flargan. Okay, Golzog.
You know it.
I believe you have a higher dex than Tone, so you're first.
Yeah, my dex is +4.
Okay, you're up, buddy.
I have no idea where that turn tracker went. Anyway, I am going to... It's just the big bad guy, right? That guy? There it is. I don't know how it... But...
Yeah, I think you probably exited out, so I re-uploaded it for you.
Didn't mean to do that. So it's way far away from me.
Yep.
But I am going to move, I guess, a full dash towards it.
Okay.
Which would put me very close.
Mhm.
Hang on. Yeah, I should be like, I think 80 feet. Or, I was roughly around here, right? Yeah, I nailed it. Great. In fact, I can go one more. And I am, I guess, in the sky, so maybe I can't go that far if I want to be like 10 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Anything else?
I'll sacrifice 10 feet of distance for 10 feet of height. So I'm 10 feet off the ground going towards him, and I believe that is it.
Okay. Moving on to Tone. Tone, what are you doing?
First thing I want to do is I want to look. It was originally on top of that building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any kind of light or anything coming out of that? Like, is there still is that circular spiral still there in the middle?
Yes.
Is this still there?
Mm-hmm.
Is that some kind of portal of some kind?
It's make an Arcana check, free Arcana check, no action or anything like that, just free check.
Dirty 20.
Oh, damn. Could I have summoned Mage Hand as my bonus action?
Sure.
Thank you.
You can tell that, yeah, it seems like it's some kind of magical portal. It doesn't seem like anything that you've seen before. But you're not sure exactly what spell, but it does seem to be some kind of portal. Yes.
Okay. All right, great. I will, I'm going to so sorry. I'm just going to Misty Step. I'm going to start out just by Misty Stepping right around. Where the hell am I? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna 30 feet this way, so I'm going to just move here because that's gonna be my bonus action. Where the hell are you? So 15, 20, 25, and I'll come here, and then I'm gonna dash for my action, and then 5, 10. See how far I can get. 10. Can I get here? Yeah, I'm just gonna go all the way over to here. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Zara.
Okay. I have a question. Is because of like, it's middle of the night, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is dim light and darkness.
It very much is.
Or darkness.
It's dim light. It's not darkness, because, yeah, it's dim light, for sure.
Yeah. Sweet. I will do the only thing I can do and action dash, bonus action dash, go 100 feet, and then I'll end up here.
Okay. This, it is now, Cara Maria's turn, who got here first, and clearly has been, like, trying to do things, gets up near it, like, flies up into its face, and takes 2 strikes against it. Okay, both will hit. And deals 20 points of damage to this thing. As it does 2 just strikes against this thing, just slashing wildly, wings out. And it will end its turn there. Now it's the Royal Flush's turn. As this thing kind of like steam kind of comes out the back of it, as it turns its head towards you all, kind of flying in. Everything else has been running away from it, and you are all now coming towards it. It looks at... You see, like, it start whirring, and steam starts going. Let me see what it does. 5, okay. You see its chest open up. And a cannon opens. And right around, let me see, what's the worst thing I could do to you? Yep.
Am I technically undercover?
No. Not from this.
Given where that is, okay.
You'll see what this... So this, a ball of, like, fire starts emitting just from this chest. Just like... And essentially a fireball goes flying out, but it's not a fireball. It's not just a fireball spell. It's a different thing, but it's just a ball of fire goes sailing out. To that point, each creature within 30 feet must make a dex save. That's going to be Cara Maria, Zara, Gulzok, and Tone, as this ball of fire just goes explodes against.
But we
all
have
of
it
you.
with advantage.
No, that's wisdom
right?
saves.
Because of
That's wisdom saves. It's
oh,
wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves.
damn.
Does this count as me getting hit with a spell attack?
No. This is a save. So it's still, even still, it's a save.
Yeah, I gotcha.
19.
19.
Tell me the save again. Dex save?
Dex.
Dex save.
24.
24 for me as well.
Wait, 23.
24 for me.
Okay.
You guys added your bless, right?
Oh, hang on.
Oh. D4.
28 for me.
28.
20. What did I say? 23, 25.
23.
23. Great. You all take, you all succeed the save, which means you take half of 44 points of fire damage. You all take 22 points of fire damage.
Can I
Am I
uncanny
out of range
dodge?
for that?
You can, uncanny dodge, I believe, let me see. I think it's only attacks against you, not saving throws. Yeah, it's when an attacker you can see hits you with an attack. So no. You can only uncanny dodge.
And I didn't need to make one, right?
But I believe, I don't know, you don't have evasion yet, do you? No, because you're only a level 5 rogue. So yeah, you can't uncanny dodge. And no, that did not hit you, Marabella.
So there's 22 points of damage?
22 points of fire damage, yes. Okay. It will then do a... Make sure I have this right. It will then do a leap. $25 feet.
Oh, he's gonna land right on me.
It will now do a leap. It will leap off the ground. Carmaria will get an attack of opportunity. As it leaps over here, there will be an attack of opportunity from Carmaria, which will miss. And I need Golzog and Zara to make a dex save.
Still at our bless, right?
Yep.
Yep.
25.
25.
25. You both make the save. You are not knocked prone, and you only take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing slams down next to you. Okay, it is now back up to Marabella's turn.
All right, yo, let's get it. I am going to... I'm assuming this is a building that I was behind, so I can't see it, right?
Yeah, but you did see it. You saw it for a while, then you saw it leap into the air and then slam back down.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you can see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
It's also, I will
corner.
say this, you could probably see it because it is like towering above these. It is, it's like a kaiju level giant thing. So it, like, you can pretty much
Then
see
actually
it.
I might stay here for cover. I'm going to cast bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay. Spiritual weapon is
which, obviously I'm going to put right by it.
Okay.
On the north end of it, please. So like kind of right above, just underneath the bridge. So, I need to make a melee spell attack.
It's so tiny compared.
I know. Oh, that's not very good, but hold on. Plus 21.
21 does hit.
Okay, great. So, woohoo! If I was not blessed, that would not have happened, I don't think. And it takes... It takes 8. What type of damage is that?
8 points of damage.
Force damage.
Force damage.
And for my action, I will cast Toll of the Dead at it. So it needs to make a Wisdom save, DC 18.
That is a success.
What's the number?
The number is a 23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that silly to silvery barbs? That might be silly to silvery barbs right now. Okay, then I'll hold off on the silvery barbs for now.
Okay.
But I am upset and annoyed.
I feel that. That's
Once again, spiritual weapon coming in hot.
Yeah, coming in so hot. Okay, Gulzog, it is your turn. This thing,
Gulzog is going...
You only went 10 feet up, and it is now towering above you, even though you're 10 feet up.
Oh, man. Okay, then I was going to land, but I'm actually going to stay at its, I assume, chest or whatever, crotch.
Honestly, you're at its, knee.
All right, I'm going to fly up to crotch level.
Okay.
Or can I land on, like, its shoulder?
Yeah,
can I look for, like, a hinge point of one of the arms, like an important spot?
That would be like a bonus action. Or no, that would be like a called shot. That would be like a called shot where you roll at disadvantage for the attack.
Okay, I won't do that. Then I'm just gonna fly up to like center mass, and activate my arms, visage, and body of the astral self.
It has to make a dex save, correct?
Yes, I believe so. Arms of the astral self.
That's an 18.
Summon. That is, hang on. Where's my DC for that? It's been such a long time since I've, Arms of the Astral Self, where's the summon? Summon, yes. DC 15. You said 18?
Okay. Yeah, it saves.
Damn, alright. And now Golzog is going to punch it.
Yes, please
with
do.
His arm. Right. It's going to be 15.
15 misses.
Second punch is going to be... Oh, wait, hang on. Bless does not add to attacks, right?
No, it does add to attacks.
Oh, hang on. Then the 15 is actually 17.
Misses.
Okay. The second one... Hang on. Is a 19.
A 19 hits.
Great. That is going to be 10 force damage, and with my empowered arms, I'm going to add another D8. Straight up of force damage. It's 1 extra force damage.
Okay.
And I bonus actioned to summon the arms this time, so that is gonna be it. Oh, question about its size. My arms still shove people back, right? Like force people, knock stuff back.
Repelling blast doesn't care about size at all.
Yeah.
So where are you pushing?
Okay, great. Then, what is the nearest edge? Is this an edge in the middle?
What do you mean? Like, yes, the thing in the middle is open air. Yes, but you can't push them. Like,
okay.
Yeah, you can try to push them that way if you want.
Yeah, I realize that I'm facing the wrong way for that. So I guess I would push it to the right, to viewer's right.
Okay. It gets pushed, like, almost surprisingly, like, you hear, like, inside, like, from inside this thing, as you, very small, punch this whole giant royal flush back as it kind of stumbles back, destroying parts of the building next to it as it rights itself. Tone, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility.
Okay.
On myself. And then I'm gonna keep moving until it's 20, 25, until I'm right here next to Golzog. Actually, I'll go like right here. So then that's it for me.
Okay.
Keeping things moving.
That's it for you. Yes, please, Zara, it is your turn.
Can I shadow Misty Step to the crotch area and just try to
yeah, but you'll probably fall.
I can't grab on anything. There's nothing there to grab onto.
We'll see what happens at the end of your turn. But what are you trying to do when you Misty Step up?
Basically, I want to like shadow step to the shadow of its crotch, hold on, and like see if I can dismantle it.
Okay, it's gonna be two things. You can try to get up there, like underneath it. It'll be like an acrobatics check to hang on, and then the next turn you can start doing that.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, if you remember, this was a thing where you had to like get taken out of turns for a while, but it was very worth it before when you've done this. So you kind of have to like find a way to get.
Yes, but isn't the Misty Step a movement?
Misty Step is
because of the cloak.
Yeah, it's a movement. So you would have like you would have
hanging
to grab
on.
Hanging on would be the action. You have a bonus action to do something.
And have a bonus action basically to do the investigation check. Okay.
Yeah,
or
it would be a
perception check or something. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, well, I will Misty Step and do an acrobatics to hang on.
Please do an acrobatics.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I have a D4. Where's my D4? Do I have a D4? I do have a D4. I just used a D4. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. Do I just use the inspiration? I don't know. It's a 14. I rolled a 2.
Inspiration.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not using this dice. What the fuck? Okay. 19. Do I use my same blessed dice? Or should I reroll that?
You can reroll bless.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. 21.
21. You do succeed. You are now on the robot, on its crotch area. Make a bonus action, disadvantage investigation check.
Disadvantage. Okay.
As you're doing this in seconds.
Oh, not bad. Okay. Investigation. 6. Oh, wait. 19.
19. Okay. Not able to really find exactly how the inner workings work just here. It may be higher up, it may be on the back, but you are on, and you this is like the second time you might be doing this. You know how effective this has been before. No matter how big, there's always a fatal flaw. Okay. Cara Maria is going to go up once again and make 2 strikes against it. Okay, that's a hit. That's a hit. And we'll deal 27 damage. Just 2 big strikes to this thing.
Yeah.
It's now its turn. It sees Golzog, you and Cara Maria kind of surrounding it. It's going to roll to see which weapon it uses. Okay. The mouth of this thing opens up, like the head of this thing opens up.
Oh no.
And all along its mouth, the rim, are these like little tiny holes. And then as acid comes spraying down towards you in a 60-foot cone. Tone, you just happen to be there, so you will be in this cone as well. Can you make a dex save for me?
14.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
And is acid poison damage or is acid damage its
Acid's
own
acid
thing?
damage.
Got it. Cool.
Don't forget the bless, Marty.
Oh, thank you. Then not 14. Hang on. 15. Did that do anything?
No. You
19.
both 19?
Yeah.
You both fail. You
Okay.
both take
Great.
18 points of acid damage.
I am going to use my reaction to deflect energy with my body of the astral self, reducing the damage by 1d10 plus 3.
Okay.
I got
All right,
16
so
on my con save.
I'm reducing it by 6. So you said 18?
Mhm.
I'm still taking 16.
So that 19 didn't
Oh, no,
reduce any of the
12.
damage.
I'm still taking.
No, it didn't.
Got it. So 22 acid. Cool. Great.
You are also drenched in acid. You can use a bonus action to get rid of the acid, but you will take some acid damage at the end of your turns if you do not. As acid is just like burning you. This thing is now going to do another leap, but it's feeling surrounded. It's going to leap boom this way, crushing this
How
person
did I
over
even
here.
move?
Did the ones right next to it get attacks of opportunity, like Cara Maria, and most importantly, my spiritual weapon?
The spiritual weapon, yes, Cara Maria will as well.
Dope.
Zara, can you make an acrobatics check with advantage? You know that this thing does this, so you're not surprised by it. Cara Maria, sadly, for some reason, misses this one, but roll your attack.
21. No, 22.
Yeah, you're fine. You stay on as this thing goes leaping, and like you're just in the air, like, oh shit! And this like reminds you of the last, like when you were doing this on the full house on the tank, but this is like way bigger and way scarier. What'd you get?
26 on the attack.
Yeah, that spiritual weapon fucking hits. Go ahead.
Fucking hits, man.
Dill, do I get an attack of opportunity for it jumping?
13 damage.
You were in range of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Make an attack of opportunity.
Full damage on the dice.
13
damage
Hilarious.
for spiritual weapon. That's our total. Brings our total up to 21 from the spiritual
hilarious.
weapons.
Botch on the attack of opportunity.
Okay, let me roll D100.
Spiritual weapon is
So
always
cool.
Look,
good.
small but mighty.
You're fine, buddy. That was a 7. Okay. We now
Woo!
go back up to Marabella. Marabella, you've been hiding behind this thing, and you've been seeing it behind a building, like the top of it, and now all of a sudden it just lands like near you, and it's like, oh shit, oh no, oh this is so much bigger.
Right. Okay.
As it just
So
lands
first
right on
things.
top, right near you, also fully killing like 5 civilians underneath it.
No.
I don't like this.
A lot of civilians
okay,
are
so-
running and getting out as this goes on. This place was pretty packed.
Okay.
Not as packed as it would be if it was like middle of the day, but
Right. Okay, well, first things first, go ahead and move my spiritual weapon up 20 feet closer to it.
okay.
Um,
There you go.
and then, thank you. And then I will go ahead and Zara's in there.
Mhm.
I'm very close. I'm gonna back the heck up. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just going to go right there. And then I am going to cast a guiding bolt at, we'll do it 4th level at this motherfucker.
Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Roll your attack.
Well, where'd my D4 go? There it is. Nice. It's looking good. Oh, it's looking so good. 28.
28 hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, suck my unit, robot. Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 d6. And then for each one, which is 1, 2, 3, so I get another 3 d6. Oop. And this is radiant damage. I don't know if that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Rolls. Hannah. Yes. Okay, 10. 20.
Good rolls, Hannah. Good rolls, Hannah.
22 damage.
22 damage.
And it is glowing, and the next turn against it has advantage.
Yeah, the next attack has advantage. That's your turn?
Wait, no, I'm so sorry. 10, 20, 32, not 22.
32, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Next attack has advantage. Is that your turn?
Yeah, because I did my bonus action, that was my action, and I moved. Yes, we're good.
Golzog.
I fly right to there and hit it with my Arms of the Astral Self with advantage.
The first attack.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The
Great.
first attack has advantage.
And plus.
Great. So that is going to be 24.
24 hits.
With the advantage. So that's 11 force damage plus with my empowered arms another 2 force damage, and then I'm going to take another attack. And that hit, by the way, is going to shove it towards this edge right here as much as it can go. And yeah, still within range. Yeah, back, yeah. And then still within range because of my 10-foot reach. Another hit. Or another attempt at hitting. 12. I'm going to miss.
Yep.
Yes, I did roll an attack.
Yep.
And missed with 12 misses, right? No,
Yes.
excuse me, hang on. 16 misses, right?
Misses. Yes.
Great.
16 misses.
And then bonus action attack. Hang on. I bless. That is going to be a 23 3.
That hits.
7 plus 4. 21.
That hits.
And that is going to be... Oh, excuse me. Hang on. I rolled the attack thing. So that's going to be 10 force damage, and I think I can do Empowered Arms again. Let me double check that. Where's Empowered Arms? Empowered Arms on each of your turns. Yep. So that's enough. So that was 10 force damage plus another 1 force damage, and it also is going to go back another. Get knocked back again. I'm aiming for it to be knocked into the hole.
I'm aware.
Great.
Okay. It's because it's like kind of teetering. It will affect how it does it. It has a minus to its attack at this moment because it's not able to fully hit itself. Tone, your turn.
All right. It's time to test the limits of the new ability you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell me if this. I think this might get rid of the acid, but I'm going to polymorph into a T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
All right, whatever.
Marty, you will take. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, how much do I take?
You'll take 6 points of acid damage.
And I'm going to use my reaction to. No, I'm going to save my reaction this round for whatever it does to me.
Okay, cool.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 6 points of acid damage.
You're polymorphing into a T-Rex, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't have a T-Rex prepared, so we're gonna just make.
That's
you
all
very
right.
big.
Just make me. Can you make me big?
Yeah.
So that should. So now I have a concentration on 2 spells: Greater Invisibility and a T-Rex. So I should be an invisible T-Rex.
You are an invisible T-Rex. Yes, you are.
Killer. All right. I'm going to move alongside our new friend here, and then go for 2 attacks.
Well, polymorph was the action.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do any of that.
Yeah, you polymorph.
What I
was
meant
the
to
action.
say was I'm just going to move there and then hang.
Okay, Zara, your turn.
That's it.
Do I do a perception check to see where I can go next for my...
Yeah, either perception or investigation.
Okay. Is this with disadvantage as well?
If you use it as your full action, it's a normal roll. If you do it as bonus action, it's a disadvantage.
I'll use it as my full action.
Okay.
We'll see. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Full action. Yeah. So you get above the crotch into the torso. The torso, where it seems to be the weakest. It's the hinge point. It is also where the cannon comes up from, but you do know that it means that there's just a lot of working parts in there. Basically, it means that you are able to. I'm going to give you a bonus action to try to dismantle it because of the nat 20 on your turn now, no disadvantage, and also you now can make the attempt 1,000%. You can make the attempt to dismantle it or to find weak points, and like with the full house, it will start doing damage to it internally if you hit the threshold, and maybe start doing random shit to it. So go ahead and make your thieves tools check.
Man, that's a 28.
28. Roll just your sneak attack damage for me.
Okay. Oh, that's good. 14.
14, okay. It takes 14 points of damage. It is bloodied. And I will roll for a couple things to see what happens on its turn. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it's rolling this attack with disadvantage. It doesn't really know what's happening, but it does right itself. and go for the one that's been punching it. It takes out its large thunder sword, which is essentially just like the size of a building, and strikes out at you, Golzog, at disadvantage.
This Pacific Rim ass motherfucker.
Exactly. That is still going to be pretty high. A 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit me.
Okay.
What type of damage is this?
A couple of different kinds.
Okay.
Golzog, you take 21 points of bludgeoning damage, because it's not even slashing at that point, it's just a giant thing hitting you.
Okay. 21 points of oh, you know what? Oh, fuck! Can I use my reaction for Wings of the Metallic Dragon to add a +4 to my... No, never mind. I'm bad at math. Yes, so I get hit.
Okay.
I'm using my reaction for some. 20...
I
How many points of bludgeoning?
I think it was 22.
Right. 22.
I lost it. And then
Sorry.
you take 17 points of lightning damage.
That I am going to use not absorb elements, deflect energy.
Okay.
17. Come on, baby. That reduces the damage by 10. So that's 17 minus 10 is 7 points of damage. I am not doing too hot, but I got some HP still.
Great. It's now going to leap once again. Seeing what you're doing to it, it leaps far away from the edge over to here. Zara, can you make a...
Can the scales take an attack of opportunity since they were within 5 feet of them?
Yes, both you and the T-Rex can take an attack of opportunity. But Zara...
Was I within 10?
Yes, take your attacks of opportunity. Zara, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
29.
29 hits.
Oh, 6 damage. What am I?
19 plus the T-Rex is plus 10 to hit, so that's also
29 hits.
29.
Roll damage. Roll damage.
19 on mine.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay.
6 damage from me.
Okay.
That is gonna be
28 damage from me.
Okay.
9 damage. And can I throw off its trajectory with my repelling force punch?
It won't really work that way, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, Marabella.
Okay, go ahead and move the scales 20 feet forward. And I will go ahead and guiding bolt this motherfucker again.
Okay, go ahead.
At let's do it at 3rd level this time. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, not great, but that's okay. 17 radiant damage. It is glowing. Next attack has advantage.
Mm-hmm. And now Golzog.
All right. Golzog is going to move to this side of it, knowing it's just going to hop away from the thing and putting himself near Marabella in case the worst should happen. First thing before I do anything else is going to shake off the acid that's on me.
Yep. Bonus action.
Yep. And then whack it again. 8. Oh, no, hang on. I use my bless. 19 to hit.
19 to hit hits.
Key point, stunning strike.
It is immune to stun.
Do I still use it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great to find that out. And well, the damage on it is going to be 6 plus my empowered strike is a total of 7. My empowered strikes have all been 1. And then
sorry.
another attack. It's okay. So great. I love when it does that. When it lands on 18 and just slowly turns over to 2. 10. Well, it's not going to matter, but no, 11 with my bless.
Okay.
Cool. And I guess, it gets knocked back 1 from me whacking it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Tone.
I'm gonna go right up to it and hit it twice.
Go ahead. Make your attacks.
First one is dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Second one is going to be a 15.
15 misses.
Okay. First one, the bite is going to be...
And out of nowhere,
1,
and this
2,
thing
3.
is like, it's getting rocked by this tiny thing that's just punching it back. And then all of a sudden, you just see like, it just gets rocked by this invisible giant thing crunching down on it. It's just very confused. Yes, continue.
Damaged 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage, all right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Zara, it is your turn. You can spend your action if you want using a Thieves' Tools check to do internal damage.
All right. Oh no. Six. 16?
Is there any way Zara can use her bless for these, even though they're not attacks?
Oh, I have been. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
no,
forgot
you
about
should,
bless.
but you're fine. But yes, that's
Okay.
still not enough.
Okay.
It's not enough.
Can I bonus action?
At disadvantage, yeah.
Um. 21.
21 does do this. It won't do it. It will just do damage. It won't do any kind of special effect though. So roll your sneak attack damage.
$16 damage.
16 damage. All right. Cara Maria. Will fly up and take 2 strikes. That'll hit. That's the same damn roll. That was crazy. And it'll do 28 points of damage. You've done a lot of damage to this thing. This is like really going to it. Like these, like what once would have scared the hell out of you, it's doing a lot of damage to you, but what once would have scared you is not as horrifying anymore. It is now its turn. Let's see what we get. Okay. You see its chest cavity open.
Oof.
Gotta do the thingy. As a ball of fire once again, it explodes. Near you all. I need you all to make dex saves.
Me too.
Yeah.
Do we add bless to the deck saves or no?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
21.
12.
17.
17.
17. Marty, you succeed.
Great.
Is this to be poison, charmed, or sun?
No. Everyone else will take 31 points of fire damage.
Oh. What if we don't want to?
Well, and Marty, you will take half that, which I believe is 15.
And this is not a spell, right?
No, this is a very physical thing. I'll need the concentration checks from you, Tone.
Oh, and me.
I'm using my reaction to reduce it by 4 damage.
Okay.
So 11. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that's a low number.
Ooh. Just barely, but I made the con save.
So bless is
On
still up.
bless. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't like this music.
Not good
What'd you
music.
get, John?
Oh, concentration.
Add bless.
That's going to be right on the money, 15, I think.
That is right on the money. You needed that.
Oh, we can't hear you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, your
Oh,
mouth
now we
moved,
can.
but sound didn't come out.
You can't hear me?
I could hear
No,
you
but
now,
we can.
Now
Now
we
we
can.
but for a second it looked like you just went like.
You said one thing and we couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
There was like your mouth moved for like a minute, for like a second. It was like,
Glitch in the matrix.
It's now your turn, Marabella.
Okay. Yeah, move that weapon 20 feet north.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Which
no
I-
point in. Nothing.
There's
Never
no
mind.
what?
No, nothing. I'm beating myself up for I shouldn't have made this decision. Keep going.
Okay, I will go ahead and
If you can, do you have mass cure wounds?
Is this? Did I prep that? What level is that again? I don't think I cured mass.
No idea.
But they should have. I don't think I'm. Well, hold on. Let me see. Cure wounds is touch anyway, which is not. Oh, but mass cure wounds probably isn't. But what's your health at, Marty?
I mean, mine is 18, but I don't know how everybody else is doing. John, Jasmine.
I have 100 as a T-Rex,
He's a
so I'm
T-Rex,
okay.
so he has a lot.
Great.
Right
I'm
now.
at 17. Because we still had the plus 11 right from.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, my plus 11 reset when I did a long rest, so I don't know if you guys want to double check.
I added it back in.
Add it
Yeah.
back in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at 17.
Okay, 18, 17,
okay.
and 100.
Okay. Oh, I don't think I did prep it. That was stupid. I'm sorry, Marty. Okay, what I'll do then
just me.
is I will. You are in range. I will go ahead and shoot
I have one use
a-
of normal cure wounds.
Okay, I'll go ahead and shoot a healing word
Mm-hmm.
at Gulzog. I'll do it at 4th level.
Okay.
So let me roll for that, which is Boop. Oh, for the love of Pete, where's another D4? Dear us. Huh. Oh, wow, I rolled very well. 19 HP. Coming at you, Marty.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. And yeah, that's my turn. Oh, shoot. Is that okay if that was a bonus action and my other bonus action was moving the thing? But that's
that's fine.
all
That's
I
fine.
do?
That's fine.
Okay, great.
I'm
done.
Golzog, it's your turn.
Okay. Jasmine, do you want me to use my Cure Wounds on you?
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. My weapon gets all the way up there. I want to hit it.
Well, you used...
You healed
action to
me
move
and
it,
moved the
and-
weapon.
Yeah.
Leveled spell, I think, right?
Well, it's,
So you
it's
can't
No, it
do
has
that.
nothing to do with
but
spells.
wasn't the bonus action moving it?
The bonus action is moving it and
And it can take an
I
attack
can
on
move
the
it.
turn?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and take the attack. And think
Yeah.
about what you want for your next turn.
Jasmine, do you want heals?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Golzog is going to fly up to the giant construct.
23 on spiritual weapon.
Yeah, hits roll damage.
6.
And whack it.
Okay.
And Bless is still up, right?
Yep.
So that's going to be 27 to hit.
Yep. Hits.
And that is going to be a total of 13 force damage. Another hit, another attack.
Mm-hmm.
26 to hit.
It hits.
Hang on. And then that is going to be for force damage. Oh, yeah. 17 points of force damage and key point flurry of blows for the bonus action.
Okay, go ahead.
Hang on, let me subtract. I'll do that in a sec. All right. That is 29 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 10 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then one more. God damn it. 13 to hit.
That misses.
Great. And with each of those, it should be getting knocked back.
It is, and it's getting like kind of skid into the it's getting kind of skid into the buildings now. Kind of like wedging
Can I
it
take
in.
can we take attacks of opportunity?
Not when it's being forcibly moved. No.
Bummer.
Forcible movement doesn't incur that.
And I'll say that I move one more forward to keep attacking.
Okay. Tone.
John, did you see my private message to you? Chat?
In the chat?
Yeah, before you move.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If
good
you're
point.
looking to avoid the thing.
Can I move here, I guess?
Um,
Can I jump on
Yeah.
top of the building or climb up?
Yeah, you can. You're a T-Rex. You can.
I guess I'm huge.
Yeah, you're. The building is being destroyed, but it's like a kaiju fight. Go ahead. What are you doing?
Kaiju, cool. I love it. Godzilla -1, loved it. Can I do 2 attacks?
Mhm.
First one is gonna be not great, 12.
12 misses.
And then the second one is gonna be a 23.
23 hits.
Okay, then the second one would have been the tail, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3. And that'll be 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Zara.
I'd love to be able to take it at its legs, if possible.
Oh yeah, no, this is the kaiju fight where we are rooting not for the mech at all, we're rooting for the Godzilla the entire time.
For the invisible thing we can't see.
Which they are still very confused. Okay, Zara.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I might abandon the Thieves' Tools check because I have advantage on attacks and I have 3 of them.
Okay.
So I might
go for it.
Fucking slash. Okay. Attack 1 is going to be a 20... Can I do math? Sorry. 21.
That will hit. You'll have sneak attack on that one.
Okay. Oh. What fell? Okay. Okay. 15 plus 6 is 21 damage.
21 damage, okay.
I dropped a die somewhere, I'll find it later. Okay. And then second attack will be a 25.
That will hit, roll damage.
12 damage.
12 damage, alright.
Third attack. 22.
22 hits, roll damage.
Man, these rolls are horrible. 4, 10 damage.
10 damage, okay. Cara Maria, let's see if you can... That'll hit. I'll miss. Okay. 12 points of damage. Comes to its turn. It seems backed into a corner, unsure of what to do, freaking out, unsure of what's happening. You hear it inside going, "Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know, man, I don't know." It barely can tell what's going on. There's an invisible thing next to it, and you can tell now that you've been watching it fight, it seems to be like almost Russian rouletting through attacks. It can't actually choose on its own. And it takes out its sword and will take a strike out at the only one it can right now, which is Golzog.
Right? I'm going to, as a reaction, use my gift of the metallic dragon wings.
Okay.
Which is gonna add it's gonna add 4 to my AC. Basically.
That's a 25 to hit.
7 plus 4 is 21. Fuck! Alright. So yeah, it hits me.
They'll hit you for 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn.
And 20 points of lightning damage.
Oh no. I'm at 2 HP.
2?
Yep.
Which arcs on over to Cara Maria. Like the lightning arcs to Cara Maria. Her getting electrocuted by the lightning as well. Just takes it.
I'm sorry.
It then jumps into the air. You can take your attacks of opportunity. And then slams back down onto the ground. I need everyone to make a dex save.
Wait, what did you say about attacks of opportunity? It takes them from jumping up?
You can take an attack of opportunity, yes.
Wait.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Good. Roll damage.
And that's going to be... Damn. 40, 12 plus 7. That's
16 force damage.
for me, that's, what was it, 30? Yeah. So that is going to be 46.
46 points
Damage.
of damage. Let's see, what do you get? Golzog?
That was 16 force damage.
16 force damage. Both describe it as you defeat it as it goes on its way up.
Oh.
Describe how...
You first, Golzog.
Yeah.
Okay. So as it goes on its way up, Golzog just sort of flies with it a little bit, and his arm, one of his spectral arms, just spikes it back down, like slamming it, unless it is actually going to move, slamming it into the ground. Theatrically, I think that's cool. If not, it's just a nice punch that goes with the momentum, and it goes flying the direction it's already going.
I think as it hits the ground, the T-Rex kind of leaps on it like a puppy. It just goes.
So I will say, sorry to retcon, since I always say describe it, but you kill it on its way up. It's coming back down still. It's still a giant robot that is coming back down. I still need those dex saves from you all.
Then, okay, great. Then in that case, Golzog spikes just through a piece of it, taking a big chunk out as it flies up. Dex save, baby.
26.
Mm-hmm.
26.
Can I, as it comes back down, can I like jump off it?
Nat
with
20.
an
Jump onto me
acrobatic-
if you want.
That will be the dex save. It's essentially the same. It'll be your dex save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, am I making a dex save too?
No, you're too far away.
Oh,
That's a nat 20.
Nat
for
20,
the
no
dex
damage. Goes like, what'd you get?
26.
26, that's a success, but you'll still take half damage. What'd you get?
26.
26, okay, half damage.
I think I'm still dead.
Okay. 7 points of bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
All right.
Oh God.
There's an eerie moment where you hear some shouting towards you. Like there's in the din you hear shouting. And oddly, you're trying to figure out like where it's coming from, because you know you're hearing like shouting, and you're like starting get everyone get to David's, go, like leave. And then at the top of the portal you see a familiar sight. Screaming towards you is the blank spade. Screaming, running towards you, waving their hands. Distraction! It was a distraction!
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it.
As
Fucking knew it.
a shard of
course it
glass goes sailing through the air from the portal, going straight through the back of the blank spade's head.
I fucking knew it. I knew it in my
As they
bones.
fall down dead,
I knew it. I was like, this can't be right.
and the portal closes.
Fuck.
Can Hannah go bring him back to life?
Well, we'll see what happens when we come back for our final session of PairOfSocks Lost. Thank you so much for being here. As I said, it will be going later than normal, and we might be going even later next time. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, as the first part of the attack on Fablerise has begun. I know it's late, gang. Does anyone have anything they want to plug before we end for this evening?
Yes. I will be, despite streaming yesterday and today, I will still be doing the art stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Very excited about what I'm working on. I'm working on something new. So come check it out. Tune in. Yeah, art stream, baby. Very excited to have people.
Anyone else?
If you're available this Saturday, please come to the 12-hour live stream where we're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons to help get this budget up as high as possible for the musical, and that'll be a lot of fun. DM'd by Daddy Primavera.
Do you have a code word for if you have to like really go to the bathroom?
I think the code word is dice.
Okay.
I think code word is I have to go to the bathroom.
That's a good one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, gang, for being here every single week. We will be back on Tuesday, May 7th, for our final session of PairOfSocks Lost.
What?
The final battle is arrived, and we'll see where it all falls. See you all next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye now.